Yeah. My
When
hair
somebody...
grew really, really long.
That's true. Your hair did in fact grow. You know what's funny too? I think that how long does that last? I can't remember.
It just lasts until your rage ends.
Oh, I was gonna say, imagine it lasted all night.
Yeah. Oh, I should pull that up actually.
Well, yeah, I guess an easy summary would be like you guys basically met Rorik and... Well, I guess we already kind of did that. You guys went with Rorik and Xander to the Ashen Reliquary, where you encountered, once again, the Red Flame Scholar, this time trying to do some kind of ritual on noble Valerius Thorne. It was a tough fight. The beginning was a bit scary. I won't lie to you guys, but you guys pulled one out, and you saved him too, which surprised me. So, and you were rewarded with
Now,
double level up. So,
and now he better be a believer.
He also better get Old Man Marcus his teaching job.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We've already got a beloved NPC. I see. Good to know.
Yeah, we've really saved that guy.
Oh,
We
no.
really laid into him. Oh yeah, Keith robbed him.
Yeah.
What?
That's right.
What?
I'm
Or
quite
was-
robbed.
He gave us a sword,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, we didn't rob
No,
him. He just gave
no.
it to him.
No,
Yeah.
Valerius Thorne, when he was still tied up, he like walked.
Oh
over
yeah,
and
you rifled
entered
through his pockets. Yeah. Instead of untying him, he was like, "I'm gonna search him." Like,
I'm just searching him. That's all I did.
I'm just untying his bonds. I swear.
You never know.
I'm pretty sure you rolled really good on the deception check for that.
Yeah.
You did too. I'm pretty sure it was
Yes.
actually relatively high.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, like he didn't realize what was going on. He actually just thought he was struggling to like untie it.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh my god. I completely forgot. God, it's been too long. Okay. Yeah, so you guys saved him. He thanked you and has told you that there will now be a celebration party to, celebrate that he's not dead, basically. And that you saved him. Alright.
Oh yeah, and I have a pet cat now too.
Oh yeah, that's true. You do have a cat.
Oh yeah.
Forgot about that. God,
We
this so
have a rat
shit up.
and a cat.
We have a rat and a cat.
We just
It's not the cat in the hat, it's the rat and the cat. The new duo. That's what I should have named the last session too. I'm gonna make sure to remember that.
The rat and the cat.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, we have the rat and the fish. The rat. And the
The rat and the fish, the rat and the hat, the rat and the cat. And you guys are gonna find a bat, that'll be the rat and the bat. The bat and the cat.
fish.
Alright. So, as you guys help Valerius Thorne out of the sewers, Aura, very happy to be out of that disgusting place, might I add. You said you would like to call a meeting?
Yes.
Alright. Well, you go into your bag and you pull out this small purple cord called the
I'm not
violet
gonna do it in
cord.
front of the others though.
Okay.
We would have to wait until.
Yeah.
we-
Yeah, well, let's
Yeah.
say you guys take Thorne back to back to the guards. Guards will take him home. Then you guys kind of split off if you would like to. Just kind of rest and recoup.
Yeah, that works for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. I
Baladar, we
think,
got a couple of ladies waiting for us at the bar.
Oh, let's sally forth.
All right, Z
We
and
need a
Bal
bath.
head to the bar.
You need a bat.
Bath.
Oh, a bathtub. I'm going to the bar.
Greenbeard, Xander will actually offer to bring you back to the smuggler stronghold to kind of show you around and have a couple drinks.
Well, sounds like a plan.
All right, you head back down into the sewers with Xander. And Rorik will go with you too. Go check on the operation, and then that leaves Aura. You are now alone.
Then I will take out the
By
cord.
myself.
All right. You take out this small purple cord. You put it through your fingers and turn it into what kind of like a cat's cradle. And I'll say you whisper a word. What word would you like to whisper to call a meeting with the sisters?
Urgent.
Urgent? Okay,
That's
perfect.
the word.
You got it. All right. And then I would say, would you say that the bathhouse would be the emergency meeting location?
I mean, if I could say multiple words, it would be
Sure, you know what? Yeah, let's
urgent,
say you can say a
meet
sentence.
at the
Yes.
bathhouse.
Perfect. Awesome. And you kind of feel the small power of the words kind of drift off into the air to their designated targets. All right. So you start making your way through Stillben. It is the meeting location you guys, the rest of the sisters have chosen is not some dusty archive or a velvet lined study, but the Mistfall Bathhouse, a large dome structure of polished marble and basalt, currently draped in a warm, fragrant fog. The air was heavy with steam, the scent of cedar and cleansing herbs, and the gentle sound of water lapping against stone. And as you walk in and you start to kind of declothe, you step into the bathhouse and you see, stripped of their formal attire, the personalities of 6 women stand out to you sitting in this bathhouse. Near the edge of the deepest pool, where the water was clearest, Iona Thorne, not related to Valerius Thorne, completely different. I just, for some reason, chose the same last name. Sits with regal stillness. Her composure remains absolute, even clad in a simple, standard bathhouse linen. But knowing her, it's a custom robe of deep, severe silk. She's a bit of a... She likes her nice clothes. She has a silver locket resting on a nearby stone, seeming the only piece of jewelry she dares to wear. She doesn't seek relaxation, though. She seeks control, observing the swirling steam as if it were a tactical map. Now, sitting across from her, perhaps tending a tray of God, I can't speak. Tending a tray of herbal compresses... I'm dumb. Okay. Compresses or salts. There we go. I'm having Jesus, my brain. Stands Gwen Reed. She is the small apothecary of your sisterhood. She has very muscly arms, but she moves with a deliberate, practiced efficiency, checking the temperature of the water with the intense focus she usually reserved for grinding rare herbs. She was practical even in repose, likely ensuring the spa's herbal blends were properly potent. As you kind of look around, in contrast to those two, you see a familiar face, Siren Calloway, her mangly orange hair kind of starting to break out from the steam. She's just wearing a standard bath linen with customized bright trim, very colorful colors. You know her. She's very flamboyant. She likes her colors. She laughs, and she just has this boundless creative energy that echoes through the bathhouse. And you can see Iona kind of gives a sigh as she continues to giggle. There's also, you see Maya. She's a smaller tiefling. She sits on the lip of the warm pool, her horns and tail gleaming slightly with moisture. She's, I'd say she's more of like a tan to almost yellow tiefling. She looks perfectly at ease, though. Her natural resilience to heat playing a small part in her liking sitting close to the warm atmosphere. Her amber eyes are steady, watching the shifting dynamics between everybody else in the room. And then finally perched on a dry stone bench, not currently in the water, slightly hunched and anxious despite the soothing environment, is Lillian Bray, the youngest of the group. She's a very young scholar. She wears a borrowed linen robe, tightly round large spectacles on her face, being perpetually fogged by the steam. She clutches a small rolled up water-stained piece of parchment, evidence of her tireless research that she does on the day-to-day. Her anxiety is palpable, though. Even in a place of relaxation, the weight of her intelligence and the secrets she carries are too heavy to put down. So as you walk in, the sound of water trickles over a stone fountain, setting a hypnotic rhythm. You watch as Iona kind of makes eye contact with you and raises her hand before you say anything and goes, "The necessity of our meeting has not changed, regardless of the setting. Now, Aura, it seems you're the one who called this meeting. Please, carry on."
Oh my god, girls. You won't believe where I just came from. It's disgusting. I was in the sewers.
You see Siren
totally
go,
need a
"Oh
bath."
yes, that's right. You asked me for those disgusting sewer suits. How did they go, by the way? Did they work?"
Oh, they were amazing. Like, my clothes are like perfectly clean. They got a
Ex-
little
For
like
those that got
burnt
holes.
though, but I can mend those in the morning.
Excellent. I am so happy that worked out for you.
Thanks so much.
You see
And we
Maya.
totally succeeded.
You kind of see Iona sit there for a moment and go, "Really? Succeeded on what exactly?"
Oh my god, you won't believe it. Remember like the other day there was that speech? You had the speech at the square?
Ah, yes, Valerius Thorne's speech. Yes, I
Oh, he
remember.
got kidnapped.
That is correct. He's still missing, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh no, don't worry. Like I helped rescue him. He was abducted by some like crazy cultists that were trying to do some weird like circly ritual thing on him, but we totally stopped them.
You see Iona crosses her arms and goes, "Really, Aura? A cult tried to do some kind of sacrifice on him and you saved him? Come on now. Enough with the jokes."
Well, you don't have to believe me. You'll find out tomorrow. There's gonna be a huge party.
You see Maya the Tiefling goes, "A party? I love parties. Is it a party? It's a party honoring you?"
I don't know. I think Valerian is just so happy that he's alive. So we're gonna have a party.
Well, who
We should
doesn't like a good
totes
party?
like go to someone's house after this and get our nails done together.
You see Siren and Maya both go, yes, that sounds awesome." And you see Liliana sits in the corner and goes, "I'm sorry, did you say some kind of circle ritual?" She's like writing on this piece of paper, but it is damp and wet, and the writing is just becoming. You can't really
Oh my
read it.
god,
She's
yes.
yes. She's
And
like,
we found like stuff there, like magic stuff. It's so cool.
magic stuff. What kind of magic stuff? And she starts like writing down notes and listening to
I
every
can
word you have
show
to say.
you.
"Oh, that would be splendid. It would help with my research. Absolutely." You see, Iona puts up a hand and goes, "Lillian or
I'm
Lillian."
sure all that stuff is still there. No one's cleaned it up. There's some nice smugglers that like kind of live down there, so I'm sure they could like show you around, at the place. But like I'll have to admit, like I was super scared. We found some dead people. Okay, there were
Smugglers,
some
you
scary
say? And you
monsters.
see, Iona kind of almost takes a mental note. Like, smugglers. Interesting. Good to know.
Yeah, they were just down there. We like found their hideout. But the
Hmm.
leader's like totes cool. Like he helped us fight the cult people, and I think we could probably like convince them to stop, doing bad smuggling.
Ah. A way to redeem the people. Now that's the aura I remember. You do see the good
And
in
like there
everybody,
was this
don't you?
old man who was
Ah.
like gave us like a bunch of really great information, but he's also like a super cool crafter. Like he's like really good. He gave us a really nice sword, and unfortunately he like lives in the slums. And he shouldn't be. He could like teach people how to make, stuff.
You see, Iona does kind of thinks to herself. That's pretty good. An old man in the slums. It wasn't a man who used to own a blacksmith, was it?
That's what he said. Like his name is like Marcus.
Yes. I know Marcus. passed by.
Valerian totally said that like he was Marcus is like a family friend, but I was like, what do you mean he's a family friend? Like, how is he like living in the slums if he's your family friend? Like what?
Well, Aura, not everybody has the luxury that people like Valerius Thorne have.
Well, I'm just
Unfortunately,
saying, like
not everybody is
this
equal.
old man's like really talented, and he he shouldn't be there.
It sounds like he may be a good person to talk to regarding anything sisterhood related. Lillian, make a note of that. And she goes, yes, Miss Thorne, and starts writing down on the paper again. You have no
Yeah,
idea
you
how
can, like,
she's going to be able to read that
teach
later.
people.
All right. Well, I suppose the only way to know if
These
you're...
salts are amazing, by the way, Gwen.
You see her kind of flex her muscles a bit and go, yes, they do feel good on my muscles. I do agree with you. It's been a long day at the apothecary. A lot of people coming in for potions and whatnot.
That's good. Like I thought I was gonna die. Like I think I almost died today. So this is so great.
You see Siren goes, well, there's nothing like a bathhouse to get rid of the stench of death. Am I right, girls?
Yes.
Yes! And a bunch of people all of you start like giggling and laughing and kind of flicking water, and Iona just like pinches the tip of her nose. Is there anything else we should know, Aura? I know these Crimson Rebirth fellows have been a bit of a nuisance to the city.
We need to let like the other sisters know in the other cities, because these cult guys are like everywhere.
Would you know what cities in particular? Or just any city?
I think like all the major cities, except for like they're like targeting specific people, like leadership.
I have not gotten any
There's
word from
one.
any of our sisters in Amon, Craghammer, Westron, so not
I'm
too
totally gonna send a
sure.
letter to Craighammer, because like, my teacher's there.
It's not a bad idea. I'm also going to send a letter to a couple of the adjacent sisters in the closest towns, see if they've heard anything.
Make sure you like totally use that special writing.
I always do, Aura.
Like the invisible script spell.
Yes, dear. I understand.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I need to get some supplies for that soon.
I mean, we may have some items that might help you in our stores. We always have extra supplies if you need them.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely need to go shopping, and we need to make dresses for tomorrow's party.
You see Siren almost screams and go, oh my god! Time to make some more dresses! What about your friends? Do they need outfits too? Oh gosh, I have so many ideas!
Oh my god, we could totally like convince them. I think if we all showed up and convinced them, they'd totally be on board with anything.
I think that too. You are so bad.
No, we're good.
Girl, you know what I meant. Also, did I hear somebody say manicures?
Yes, please.
Well, you guys spend a little more time in the bathhouse. You see Lillian does not indulge in the water, but continues to take countless notes as she sits kind of closer to Iona as she kind of whispers to her, tells her a few things to start creating letters for the other sisterhood communities. Eventually, you go back to Gwen's apothecary that's now closed at this time of day. I'd say it's more getting kind of into the nighttime hour. She kind of closes up shop. You guys all kind of go back, start doing your nails, doing manicures. Is there anything else in particular you'd like to do, Kat?
No, it'd just be like girl talk.
Slumber party.
Summer party.
You got it. So yeah, you kind of go over the events of the day. You see Siren, Maya, and God, so many people to keep track of. Gwen are all kind of listening in intently as Iona just you can tell on her face that she doesn't believe it. She needs some kind of evidence, but so she's waiting until tomorrow to see if something does come out.
I have a question. Did we like allot the items? Did we
Which
decide who gets what the orb?
I'm not sure yet. That would be a group
About
decision.
that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you guys had. Let's see, I have the items here. Da-da-da-da. So we have the Orb of Warding Embers. You gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. Once per long rest, when you take damage, you can use your reaction to release fiery wards, dealing 1d8 fire damage to all creatures within 10 feet of you. And your spells that deal fire damage ignore resistance to fire.
Yeah, I
And
think
then-
we had talked about it last time with the orb, that I was taking the orb and you were taking the wand.
Okay, perfect. Then I would, if assuming I would have the wand afterwards, I would show the girls the wand.
Sure. And they would all kind of look at it and go, "Ooh, what does it do?"
I don't know. I
I
haven't
okay.
tuned to it yet.
That's fair. That's fair. They do gawk over this mystery piece of magical paraphernalia, though.
I could spend an hour attuning to it while I'm hanging out with them.
I would say, you know what? You're chilling, you're relaxing, so I'll let you attune to it. Let's see. So when you cast a leveled spell of first 2 third level, roll a d6. On a 6, the spell echoes. You can immediately cast it again next turn without expending a spell slot. And then you also gain a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls, and it has 3 charges that all recharge at dawn, so the next day. Oh, also,
Okay.
you can expend 1 charge to reroll damage dice of a spell, once per turn. So yes. And you see all the girls kind of gawk and go, "Oh my gosh, that is one powerful wand, girly. You deserve it."
I'm so excited to use it.
And I would say, while you're doing your manicure, because you're going to take a long rest and regain the charges anyway, you kind of test the wand, and you notice that it, like, let's say you cast, like, what are some of your first level spells that do a good amount of damage?
I have shield. I don't have.
Oh, you don't have anything? Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Anything second level?
fuck. Everything's third level technically, right?
Oh, yes, because you're level 5. Okay. What do you got third level?
Visibility. Second level.
Okay.
Third level.
Jeez. I'm trying to think of how to have you test the wand.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's say you cast invisibility. We'll say for this regards you.
My third, so.
Yeah, that's fair.
The ability to re-roll accounts for Eldritch Blast, so
Does it?
That actually I
just
think.
re-roll a
Hold on, let
spell.
me see. Yeah, you can expend 1 charge to reroll damage dice of a spell. Doesn't have to be a leveled spell.
Oh.
It's
okay.
only the free recast.
Yeah, the free
of
recast
leveled
is first to
spell,
third. Yes.
Oh, I
because
see, I
that
see.
seems silly to do that on a cantrip because you already can cast it for free.
Exactly.
That's true. Yeah.
So yeah, let's say you cast, for all intents and purposes, invisibility. You roll a 6. You can cast invisibility on one of the girls too. You'll have.
Okay. Well, invisible.
Ta-da! And they all giggle and think it's
But
amazing.
I need to
It's
roll, right?
yeah. Well,
Or
I'll
you
just say for all intents and purposes, I
just
gave you
a
6. Yeah,
Effect. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
just to
This
demonstrate.
is so much fun.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna help you in whatever endeavors you do next.
Yeah, for sure.
You see Siren kind of gets up and goes, well, since we're all together, how about we start working on those dresses?
Oh my god, let's do it.
All right, I'm going to say with the help of the girls, you get that dress done in no time.
Okay.
Perfect. And then, yeah, you spend the rest of the night just chit-chatting with your girlies, getting your nails done, doing pedicures, doing girly pop things.
Yep.
Perfection. And then, you know what? Let's do a fun little... Sure. Baladar and Z, as you kind of finish up your little jaunt down to the Brackish Tavern, you head in and you see Brigga and Laera are sitting at a table having a drink, seemingly waiting for you.
Well, hello, ladies.
You walk in wearing your sewer ranger outfit with multiple holes dripping blood.
Oh my god, I'm in that pink
I'm gonna-
getup.
Hold on. Baladar. As we walk in, the ladies are here already. Shit, we gotta sneak upstairs. We gotta sneak upstairs quietly.
I can't.
Can you do
this,
that?
This thing is twisted.
Both of you roll a stealth check.
Oh
Can
god.
it please be at disadvantage?
Yes.
Wait. What?
Because you're in squeaky sewer rangers outfits that are
Fair
squeaking
enough.
against the floor.
Fair enough. All right, let's see. Oh, I'm already at -1.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure Baladar already has this because of his armor, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I think so.
Perfect.
Whoa! You rolled a
That
0!
one.
Oh my
That
god!
one.
That's exactly what I wanted. Okay. Z, you kind of start off. You're actually doing pretty well. The girls seem to be rather focused, chatting amongst themselves, doing their drinks. All of a sudden, Baladar, you feel the ground slip out from under you as you hit the ground with a loud clang. The entire tavern goes silent as all the eyes are now on you.
The helmet, the top turns as I fall down, so I can't see because it's
It's now backwards.
walking like Frankenstein. I can't see a damn thing on this thing. Is there like some spell that's got me in darkness? Who cast darkness on me?
And you just hear giggling coming from the table where the girls are sitting.
I bump into a couple of tables.
Yeah, you hit a couple tables. You hit a patron who spills a drink and goes, "All right, man, come on."
I'm like tapping in the top of some people's heads. I can't see a thing.
More like you're tapping their
will-
crotch because of how short you are.
That's true.
I will
Short
attempt to like wrestle him to rectify the helmet.
Oh, I thought it was a goddamn spell here.
I don't do a great job.
Oh boy, I'm gonna say you try to move the helmet, but it is so slick with sewer water and blood that all you do is just your hands just slide over the helmet, spinning it back and forth like a carousel.
Someone cast darkness, and now there's a monster after me. It's grabbing me.
Okay, I'm gonna try and use Mage Hand to correct it.
Sure.
What would you like me to roll for that? Or
because the mage hand can probably mess with the helmet. Make another athletics check for the mage hand. Use your modifier though.
you mean my spell
Athletics.
modifier?
Or actually, yeah, use your spell modifier
Athletics modifier?
because it's a mage hand. So yeah, use your spell modifier.
Oh, that's still not great. That's only slightly better. That's an 8.
You see the mage hand kind of starts to float in, gets a grip on the helmet. Two of the fingers slip and poke Baladar right in the eyes as the slit comes open.
I'm being attacked. Someone help.
You see, as the girls are kind of chuckling for a little bit, and all of a sudden they kind of start to get embarrassed.
I have a sneaking suspicion we're not walking out with these girls tonight. and
my legs
convince
crossed and
Baladar just to
everything.
calm down. Just
Calm
like stop
down.
walking. Stop. Yes, stop. You are the one running into shit.
It's I've got someone cast darkness on me.
Take a breath. Do you smell yourself? Yes, that's because you're stuck in your own suit.
How did they do that?
Straighten your helmet, sir, because I am having a hell of a time trying to do it for you.
All right, Baladar, make an athletics check to try and fix your helmet.
Oh, I've got good athletics. Here we go.
Famous last words.
Oh,
I
there
know.
we go.
Why did you say
Oh,
that?
you rolled a natural 20. Okay. You Baladar, this is ridiculous. You get up, you kind of dust yourself off. You're like, I'm Baladar, god damn it. And you pull your helmet off and you throw it, and like a hat on a hook, it just lands on a hook on the other side of the bar. And you kind of stand there, yeah.
Doing that, his hair, he flicks his hair.
Yeah, I know. His hair
those
opens up and it's like nice and like luxurious hair comes out. His braided beard's looking real good. He's like,
slow motion.
yeah. He's like,
exactly.
You and then instead of being embarrassed, the girls go, ooh. Are you boys coming over here or what?
That was
We've just got to freshen up. Quick, before they catch wind of the stink.
that was a production from the old play Dwarf in the Swamp. It's a popular play in my town.
Make a deception check, Baladar.
How do you know it's deception?
Oh,
You watch as everybody just kind of goes, right, yeah. And the bartender just like folds her arms and stares at you, yeah. But the girls are still giggling and go, well, don't take too long. We might not be here when you get back.
Just wait. Exit stage right.
I slap Maladar's ass.
Let's go.
Stage right is left.
Of course.
All right. As
Accidentally got it right.
as you guys make your way upstairs, get cleaned off, and you come back down to have some drinks with the lovely ladies. I'm also going to say you got really lucky because at that point the girls were going to leave, but that nat 20 saved your fucking ass.
That's too funny.
But yes, you two boys enjoy a night of drinks and revelry with the ladies. I'm going to say, are either of you trying to bed these ladies tonight?
Sure, why not?
Yeah, I'd say yeah.
All right, both of you make a persuasion check.
Were you about to say a deception check?
Fuck
you. Fuck you, Jay.
That was totally my bad. I apologize.
What are we?
You're going to deceive yourselves into thinking you're bedding these ladies tonight.
Oh, shit.
All right.
Persuasion?
Yeah, persuasion.
Or performance.
You know what? I'll let you choose. I'll let you choose.
It's the same way either way for me, so.
Not bad.
Oh, Baladar. Okay, all right.
Oh,
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay. I'm gonna
holy
say,
shit.
Baladar, you're kind of chatting up Brigga. It's going okay, but she doesn't seem super interested. But then Z comes out of nowhere, starts telling all these old war stories of you, giving you this pump up, kind of being your wingman. And the two of you, if you would like, can take these ladies to bed tonight.
I will be very relaxed and well satisfied, and as will they, with a 21 performance.
I'm a little nervous.
I'm gonna have you make a performance check in bed.
We're
No,
not
I'm
in the
just
same
kidding.
room. You're going to your room, Baladar. I never you that far. At a certain point, my good man, you are on your own.
Can I just talk to you for a quick second? Excuse me, ladies.
Oh boy.
Excuse me, just 1 second. We've got something to discuss. Plans for tomorrow.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna talk to you just for 1 second.
Right now, really?
Well, just hear me out. You know all those stories I told you? You know the ladies, my my conquests, I guess you could say.
Oh
Well,
no.
they
Sure.
were kind of tall tales for a short dwarf. You see, the experience department, I'm a level 1. You know what I mean?
uh, am I
I,
catching what he's picking up? I mean, sorry, am I picking up what he's throwing down here?
He's using some very unfamiliar
100 and
lingo,
something years,
but
at 100 and something years old, and you have spent this much time with me. How have you not? What?
I've just been. I thought it would just be good stories to pass the time about these, these conquests. But pretty much all they were is stories. I did. I did have one lady that I cared for very much. Remember Gwendolyn, the one with the rotting teeth,
oh
crooked smile?
Christ.
She was a lady after my heart. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Yeah, the twins, the barmaids there. Yeah, that was a tall tale. The one that could juggle with her feet. Yeah, that was another tall tale.
Listen, Baladar, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're just overthinking it.
Okay, I'm a little nervous, but if you say it, I guess it's just like walking into battle, right? Whew, okay. Well,
Well,
I'll be.
listen, I must say, here, I'll give you a little spunk for the bedroom, and I will cast suggestion and suggest that he spend the next few hours very relaxed.
You,
Thank you.
Valar, you feel less nervous. You feel very relaxed at this prospect.
Well,
For fun, I'll cast it subtly so he doesn't even know I actually suggested it.
Yeah, he kind of sits there and goes, "Oh, you know what? You're right. I'm
Yeah.
overthinking
I was overthinking this.
it."
Well, whew.
Just make sure he's not too relaxed.
Let's do my old performance here.
You actually gonna roll for? Okay, you know what? Go for it. Roll. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh my
Do you have
god!
advantage because of my help?
You know what?
Do you have
Because of
advantage
that
because of my help?
suggestion, I will give you advantage. That is the only reason.
Okay. I was gonna say. You could
It's gonna be lower now, isn't it?
God.
No,
Oh my
that's
God.
for elves only.
Oh, he's rolling twice again. Just use the first one. Hey! 17! There you go! I'm not describing it. Don't even ask me.
You just hear howling. Howling.
Howling? Oh my god.
Easy there, Chetney.
Just for shits and giggles, Z, roll me a performance check.
I passed on my performance to Baladar.
It's true.
I'm spending the whole time listening to him fucking howling.
Yeah, you can't concentrate because that's all you hear next door. You're like banging on the wall. Oh man. Well, one of those ladies is leaving this tavern satisfied tomorrow. Anyway. Well, after
Hey,
everybody.
12, I'm not the worst.
And you know what? We'll take a little trip down to the smuggler's operation. Greenbeard, you and Xander are... He's kind of showing you everything this place has to offer. They've got a pretty neat operation going on here. They've got places all over Tal'Dorei. They've got one in Craghammer, one in Westren. They got one in Singorn. This is a pretty big operation. And Xander being his right hand is a pretty prestigious place to be. You know, Cap, this place really brought me in when I had nothing. I owe them a lot.
I'll admit it looks a lot more professional than I had assumed when I when we found you guys, you know, robbing bodies in the sewers. But how how long did you say you've been with these folk?
Uh, I'm gonna say off the top of my head, I'm not sure how long was it since the Avenger went down. I can't remember.
Um,
I don't know if we
I don't know if
established
we've
a
really.
timeline. Yeah.
I don't think we have yet.
Let's say a year. That's probably a good base, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I've been with him, Cat, for about a year. It's I definitely didn't start as Rorik's right hand. Took me a while to get to that position, but I'd say
I
I've been happy.
and I'm happy for you. It was a rough thing we went through. It's good you landed back on your feet. I mean, these aren't exactly the people I would have expected you to fall in with, but I mean, who am I to judge, really?
Oh well, I understand that. Listen, they did used to be a little worse for wear. The robbing dead bodies is actually usually a no. Those were a couple of the new guys, so I'm gonna have to talk to them. But yeah, I've been kind of turning this place around. We don't just rob folks. We're not smugglers that people always think we are. We work in a professional capacity. We're not a common thug.
Aye, well, it's good to hear. I mean, we all got to make money some way, right? I mean, we always used some out there methods to earn some coin every now and then.
Oh, don't I know it? Couple of ruses here and there to get us the extra coin we needed to keep Avandra going.
Aye, that ship. Oh, I was afraid every morning that there was some new leak or hole we would have to patch, and it would be the end of us.
Oh yeah, you remember that time the whole deck was just covered in water, and honestly, we thought we were going under. Oh god, that feels like a million years ago. But I know in my heart that I think we can get Avandra back. I just know Blackwood. His operation is since we lost the ship. It's grown in number. It's not the same as it was. The guy's he's just an asshole, really.
Sorry, Jared, my internet slowed for a minute. Can you just repeat that last part?
Oh no, you're good. I was gonna say, Blackwood's operation. It's gotten bigger since you've been gone, Captain. He's not the same raggedy pirate he was back then. Avandra's Revenge isn't the only ship he's taken into his fleet. He's definitely somebody to be feared.
Did we lose Greenbeard?
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
restarting Discord.
Oh, you're good.
Wait,
You're good.
give me 2 seconds. Yeah.
As soon as I heard him text me, I was like, I don't think he heard a single thing I just said.
He said roll initiative.
Yeah, roll initiative against Xander.
Just fight.
It's just windy over.
No, you're good. What was the last thing I said? I'm gonna try and that you caught.
Oh, he's gone again.
Oh no! Not the wind. It's like we're on an actual pirate ship. You can't hear me.
Reliving that day.
Yeah, he's having trauma. Okay, I'll text him in case this doesn't get any better.
Oh my god.
No.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Greenbeard!
Uh-oh, he's stuck on transmitting.
Transmitting. I mean, is it really a good D&D session when you're having technical difficulties? Oh my god.
Fuck's sakes.
Oh. I can hear you.
Okay. Let's see.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear again.
Okay. I was just saying, do you
So-
remember the last thing I said? No, you're good. You're good.
He started talking about Blackwood,
Okay.
and then it cut out.
Get back to that Xander performance. Me. Captain Blackwood isn't the same pirate that you remember. It's been a while, and he's amassed a fleet of ships, not just of Vandra's Revenge, but he's much more dangerous. But in my mind, he's still the same asshole that's destroyed our ship and cast us out to sea. He's just a man.
I know. It doesn't matter how many ships he has in that fleet of his. I mean, he's made a lot of enemies, same as he's made army. I mean, I'm sure we're not the only people he's robbed and sent to the bottom of the sea.
You know, that's a good point. It wouldn't hurt to start asking around. Folks who may have been burned by him may just be our next big ally.
I mean, yeah. I mean, a man as notorious as him can't. He also can't stay hidden away forever. I mean, I know he's constantly on the move, and I'll admit after Vandra's Revenge sank, I've lost a lot of contacts. I think most of our old friends think I'm dead, but I don't know.
And I haven't had the heart to reach out because I didn't have my captain with me, you know.
It's been rough without a proper crew to be alongside me. I'll be honest. It's been the first time in a while that I've been going it alone, and I kind of forgot just, you know, how that was, I guess.
I know exactly how you feel. These fellas here, they're good companions. Some of them I would call friends, and you see a couple of them kind of look over and give them a cocked eyebrow. But they're no crew on a boat. They're no captain. But it seems these folks here you're thrown in with, well, they might make a good crew yet if you whip them into shape.
That might be a little harder than it sounds. I mean, that the dwarf, Baladar, he don't seem he like water too much. Might take convincing to get him onto a boat.
Ah, yes. But we had a few fears of water back in the day, and when we got them on the boat, boom, they were like real seamen.
The freedom of the ocean inspires everyone.
It really
I
does.
sometimes forget. I mean, I grew up down there. I sometimes forget not everyone's so used to the crashing waves and the water. It's here on land, and I stomp my feet that I get dizzy. Can't stay here for too long.
Oh my god! Sorry. Stay professional. Uh, that was really good,
Holy
Keith.
shit.
Props. That was great. Oh fuck, I'm crying. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought because of that now. Son of a bitch.
I know, me too. Fucking popped up in the corner.
Yeah, I just popped up my screen. I happened to look over out of my peripherals, and I was like, "Fuck." Oh man. Fuck, where was
Okay.
I?
Sorry.
No, no, you're good.
No, no,
You're
you're
good.
good. No,
You're
it's
good,
awesome.
dude. It was good. It was awesome. Okay. Speaking of growing up down there, have you spoken with your folks, with your brothers since everything happened?
Hey, there's no chance of that. I mean, I sometimes forget how much I really shared with you, but once I'd left, getting back there, I'd probably be executed, walking to those front doors. Nobody leaves Twillingate.
Yeah,
Those
that's
of us who
right.
do never get to go back. My father, he'd probably be the one to order the execution. I'm sure he was mad as hell when he found my note. I'd,
I forgot how fucked up your family was. It's almost like my brain's just getting the information of your backstory.
I well, I don't, I don't talk about it often.
I know it's a rather
I,
touchy subject, Captain. But
I, it's been a while, honestly. I mean, those couple of years on the sea, sailing with you boys and a couple girls too. I never thought about them very much, but after after I lost the ship and I was floating adrift at sea, I it's all I could think about.
yeah, I I couldn't imagine what it's like to leave your family, find a new one, and lose that one too. I still don't know who my parents are, but at least I do have one brother. He kind of gives you your shoulder a little nudge.
I just nod my head. I well, when you say we have a toast to those who fell that day.
Yeah, a toast to the crew sounds nice. I haven't had a proper one since everything happened. And he'll take a couple of glasses, pour you some good booze. They got some good shit down here.
Mm,
To the crew.
it's been a to the crew. Knock it back. It's been so long since I've had a drink quite like this.
That's the
I've been
perks.
kind of slumming it.
I can see that. And he kind of looks at your uniform with just the jacket, no shoes.
I- the- I'll be honest. After I got rescued by some fishermen. Luckily, they didn't mistake me for well something to eat.
Oh yeah.
They took me back to land, and I mean I was almost dead. I was pretty much just on bed rest for a couple months there. I didn't feel right to go back out to the sea right away. It felt like I hadn't earned it yet. You won't believe it, but I worked some, small jobs here and there. Worked at a stable for a time.
Oh.
Helped, yeah, kind of just did what I could. Earned whatever money I could to, keep on going. But then one day, Valerius Thorne sent me a letter. Told me, somehow he'd found out that I was alive. Knew me through some one of our contacts, maybe someone through the cartel. Who knows? But uh, it was then it finally felt right. Picked up the old sword. felt like I was ready to try again.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Rorik, we have shipments that go out to sea, but he's always asked me to go, but it doesn't feel right to step foot on that ship.
Yeah,
Not yet, anyway.
yeah. We'll get there one day.
And who knows, maybe the first ship we step foot on will be our ship.
That'll be a mighty fine day.
Will indeed.
Well, kind of look around. So, what's kind of the setup here? Is it just like?
It's basically like an old, like where the Ashen Reliquary was basically an abandoned church that had kind of been like built on top of. So this has been
Right.
it's kind of an old city that had a new city built on top. So Stillben's the new city.
Right.
This is the old city. So their little campout is like an old warehouse that was in the old city. It has like a
Okay.
big open plan. Actually, you know what? I have a map that I never used.
Oh.
Let me pop it open here. Where did it go? There we go. Make sure it is the right one. Funny enough, I built this map in the event that you fought these guys, but you did not.
We end up just having a stalemate at the hatch.
Yep. Reveal all. So let me know if you guys see that okay. These are kind of all the guys hanging out. Yeah, so it's kind of like an old warehouse with a couple of tunnels running through it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, so it looks like a good operation here. I'm happy you found somebody, and I'm happy, you have a home. But listen, if I can get the ship back, and just know you're always welcome back on the ship.
He gives you a clasp on the shoulder and goes, Captain, this place may be where I'm situated, but my home was always with you and the boys on that boat. And I'll be damned if I let you leave without me. I've already talked to Rorik, and where you go, I go.
Well then, buddy, I think there's good fortune in our future, and wherever the path takes us, it'll take us. But I think things are looking up.
Me too.
I mean, I don't really know how much how notorious Rorik is, but are you two by any means stopping by that party tomorrow night?
Funny you should mention that. As we took Valerius back to the guards, he had mentioned to me and Rorik that we were also invited to his little soiree. The chance for Rorik, he was actually a little hesitant at first, but the chance for Rorik to maybe make some new contacts in the noble world.
Maybe get out of the sewer.
Also that it stinks like shit down here, and I'm kind of getting tired of it.
Yeah, you don't have the sea breeze to wash away the smell of shit.
Yeah, you got that right.
Just a rat runs across my foot.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, it's not the best accommodations.
I mean, I know you'd mentioned that from what you knew, sounds like the rest of the crew didn't make it off the ship.
Yeah, not that I'm aware of. I was the only one who washed up.
Yeah.
Well, I take another swig of a drink. I mean, well, I hope their souls are laid to rest, and I hope that they can find peace.
Finding peace. He'll hold up and clink your glass. Take another swig.
Yeah. I- all right. Well, I think I might make my way back to the inn for tonight. I mean, no offense, but
Oh, none taken. I wouldn't expect a man of your stature to want to sleep in the sewers anyway.
s- well, I mean, I've slept in worse for sure, but you know, only when I had to.
Understandable.
All right. Well, you give Rourke my thanks and my regards. I think he wandered off to with some of looks like the rest of your party over there. You should go join them. You guys have a lot to celebrate.
But I'll be seeing you at that party tomorrow, eh?
Aye, of course. Well, it'll sure be a damn good time.
It will indeed. And he'll give you a clap on the back as you kind of he shows you another exit out of here that's not back into the sewer. It's a ladder that goes through one of their secret businesses, and he just kind of looks you out
Okay.
on the street. You watch as he turns around. He puts some nose plugs in. Have a good one, Captain.
uh, safe travels. And I'll exit out of the
Awesome.
little shop
Perfect. All right.
and make my way down to the tavern.
And you do. You make your way to the tavern, and as you go down to sleep, you hear subtle howling coming from one of the rooms down the hall. You're not really sure what it is,
Oh.
though. Well, I think that concludes our night after that fun, so we will go into the next day. Is there anything anybody would like to do during the day? The party will probably be around nighttime-ish as the sun goes down.
I'd wanna help work on the dress.
You got it. Did you want
Pitch
to
this as,
talk to
like,
your companions about getting
advertising.
them stuff made too?
Yes.
All right.
And this would be more like a pitch to get her designs advertised. We'd be like
Mm.
borrowing sort of her finest.
Well, dear, of course, anything for you.
It's gonna be so cool.
Yes.
Everyone's gonna buy your clothes.
And just so they know whose it is, and you'll see as in each of the pieces of clothing, she'll stitch a small SC into each one.
Okay. And then I also want to get those supplies that I messaged you about.
Right. Or did you just message me those?
It was like might have been in my channel. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just need to buy 10 GP worth of ink and 10 GP worth of incense.
Oh yeah, no problem. Actually, I'm gonna say the sisters. You don't have to spend any money. The sisterhood will have those supplies for you.
Okay. And I'll write the letter later. Like I'll write it to you in the
Fucking
channel.
dress. I just saw that image of Baladar in that dress.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
And if they were giving me their supplies the night before, I'll cast Find Familiar.
Great. And yes, the what was the name of your Sphinx again?
Opal.
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 That's right. Opal the Sphinx reappears and goes. Forgot the voice. Hello, master.
Not
Or
master.
mistress. Mistress.
Don't call me that.
No,
At this
no.
point, it's just a thing. Every time it's
Yeah,
master,
yeah, it
don't
is.
call me that.
Hello,
You
great
should be
one.
way stronger now.
Oh yeah, that's right. Opal's Opal does get better as leveled up, right?
I got a thing.
Ooh, nice.
One of the warlock things.
Ooh.
Wait, so our dragon breath friend is even better now?
Oh God.
Yeah, he has a swim speed now, as well as a fly speed.
All of my
Appropriate
enemies
for
now have a
skewers.
+5 to their dexterity saving throws. No, I'm just kidding. All right. Well, I
Jay
know.
calls it the sassy tax.
Yeah, the sassy. That's what it is. Damn right. I know Z, you sent me your outfit, which looks great. So
Did I?
that's
Oh,
what
yes, I
you'll
did.
be wearing to the party. And I know Greenbeard is just wearing what he's always worn, making a statement. Baladar, would you like any specialty clothing for this party?
Absolutely not.
All right. Well, Z, as you kind of put your nice suit on that Siren Calloway has made for you, free of charge again, of course, because you are friends of Aura.
Are we allowed to bring a guest?
Yes, everybody is allowed a +1.
I do not invite the lady from the previous night.
Damn! Damn! Okay, all right. I had her token ready, but I will just get that off the map.
I'll
my-
invite Siren.
Siren? Siren will go.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that is so nice of you. I would
So much
love to go.
fun.
That does mean I will have to make a token for Siren. Give me 2 seconds.
I'll invite the lady to
Attaboy.
That's so awkward.
Attaboy!
Fucking awkward. No.
I can't quite remember her name.
Oh, I can't remember her name. Wow! Wow! Baladar, the ultimate
Jesus.
douchebag.
I was howling at the wind.
Right.
I was
That means her name was
"Hey,
Windy."
You know what, Baladar? When you go to pick her up for the date, I would like you to make a history check to try and remember her name.
Oh yeah, +2. Let's see.
Do it.
Baladar.
Yeah! That's what I wanted! Okay.
You want me to roll bad.
What are we talking about? Why would I want that to happen? That's wild.
Sorry, wanted you to roll.
Yeah.
Yes, that's true.
The dice
Good
tell the
God.
story, Keith. The dice tell the story.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
All right, as the I would say Valerius has actually sent out carriages to pick you guys up to bring you guys to his estate. So as you, Baladar, go to pick up this woman of which you do not remember her name,
I'll
she
attempt.
is in like a nice long kind of just formal dress. She's like, "Oh, Baladar, I am so excited."
Hello, Lacey. How are you today?
Yeah. You see as her face goes from a smile to a confusion to a frown, and she goes, "You don't remember my name, do you?"
Lenny or Lenny or Lucy or
You watch as her frown
Yeah.
goes from a frown to a scowl as like you just keep rattling off these names and none of them are right.
you
And then
see.
she just sits there with her arms crossed.
Okay, I apologize. It's an ancient dwarven custom to say all the ladies' names that you aren't.
Deception check against her insight.
I wanted. I almost like Keith. I love you, but man, that is gonna like disadvantage. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? Disadvantage because this is crazy, man.
Okay, let's ignore that. Ignore that.
You do realize that still goes with the other roll, right?
Yeah, you rolled it again. No.
You rolled a 7,
Yeah.
Keith.
I rolled.
And she rolled a natural 20
Oh,
on her
Oh.
insight.
you see, that's what we do. Boy, that's an ancient tradition.
She just
Custom.
looked at you and
That
goes,
looks like neither of us have been
yeah.
made.
she looks at you and goes, "You're a pig like all the rest," and slaps you hard across the face and leaves.
Wait, come back. Stacy, Sue, Sue Ellen.
You keep screaming these names as she just slams the door of her house in your face.
Barbara. I just thought,
I am so happy right now.
Ready?
Well, you can take her off the map.
I yell, just yell. Does it start with a B?
You get no response as you are left there, and as you say that, it starts to rain.
A horse runs
Oh.
by with the pipe.
Yeah, horse runs by, kicks up some water all over you, and you're now covered in muddy water.
Oh my god. Fully
I hate
deserved.
I can't breathe. Oh man.
Oh, fuck.
Hold on, I'm just making I couldn't concentrate making Siren's fucking thing while that was happening.
debacle.
Oh man.
Okay, wait. While we're waiting for the carriage, Greenbeard approaches Aura. You can like, you're able to talk to animals, right?
Sometimes I have to
Sometimes.
prepare that spell.
I didn't prepare it, did you? I was just, I like open up my coat and my cat's like sitting in the pocket.
Oh yeah, that's
I-
right.
Oh my god, you've got him too? And she'll take out like Ralph, who I probably would have taken to the bath with me.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sure.
He's wearing like a little suit.
A little rat suit. I'm not making him a
Yeah.
token. We'll just say you have him.
I'm just gonna say I did want to, you know, assume its name. I wanted to see if it had one before I gave it
Oh,
one.
that's so nice of you.
Yeah, we're all free creatures, aren't we? But
Sorry?
yeah,
Uh,
I said
Let me
we're
see
all
if I have-
creatures.
I have to see if I have it prepared.
If you have to use a spell slot, don't waste it on that.
No, I don't because it's a ritual.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have prepared it.
yeah, I'm gonna say you would have prepared it to speak to Ralph anyway.
Yeah.
So I'll say you had it.
Yeah, so I'll cast it, but as a ritual, so it'll take 10 minutes.
Well, the carriages are on their way, so I'll say it takes 10 minutes for the carriages to show up.
I'll start playing with the cat as I cast the spell.
Yeah, I'll like hand it to you.
And then as you're playing with the cat and the spell takes effect, as you're kind of like tickling him and the cat's just meowing, it goes, meow. Who might you be?
My name is Aura. What's your name?
Aura, that is one fine name. My name is
Oh,
Felix.
thank you so much. That's so
Felix.
cute. His name
Felix
is
the cat.
Felix. He's a
Hi,
cute cat.
hello, Felix.
This is Ralph.
He looks up at you and he
Okay.
goes, hello, fish man. But all you hear is meow, 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 meow.
He says hello, Fishman. He's very smart.
The name is Greenbeard, and I like shake his hand.
The Fishman is called Greenbeard, Felix.
Felix actually puts his paw out and shakes your hand. Nice to meet you, fish man. And all you hear is meow, 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 meow. And you see he looks at Ralph the rat and goes, oh, you brought me a snack?
This is Ralph. I hope you guys can be friends, okay?
I'm sure we'll be great friends. You see he kind of licks his teeth a little bit.
He was really brave and like totally helped us find that place. You know where you were?
Oh, yes,
just kinda
that
thank
broom
him.
closet. How disgusting it was down there. Ugh. Fur was all matted
Well-
from that sewer water.
We could like totally get you like a brush and like yeah, it's gonna be so great.
A nice brush does sound nice.
Greenbeard's gonna take such good care of you. He gave Ralph like such a nice bath. Oh, but you don't need to have a bath
Yeah.
if you don't want to.
Yeah. Well, my dear, unfortunately, I hate water with every fiber of my being.
Okay, I'll let him know. Greenbeard, he really hates water.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
That's
Okay.
funny enough, Nathan. That's kind of what I was That was what I was.
Oh, I know.
That was my inspiration. He'll look up at you, Greenbird, and go, "Well, Fishman, take me to my next destination." And he'll hop into your coat pocket and just kind of sit there with his paws on the edge of the pocket, just looking around.
He's super
All right.
excited to go wherever we're going next.
We'll have tons of adventures ahead, Felix. Don't you worry.
As you start walking, he
I'll,
goes, "Man, I'm hungry," but only Aura can hear that.
What kind of food do you like?
I like meat, and he's just staring at Ralph.
What's your favorite food?
Well, I've been rather particular to rat lately, being in the sewers and all. And
Okay,
as
maybe
you
we'll
as
put
you
this
get into the
down.
carriage, there are carriage drivers who look at you like you are crazy as you speak to a cat.
What, you've never seen like a witch before? I'm like totally talking with like my familiars, okay?
You see, Opal looks at Felix and
All
goes,
the sass.
"Well, it's nice to have another feline in the party." Felix goes, "Damn, that is a sexy sphinx."
Why do you make
Oh,
the cat so
oh,
fucking
no.
horny?
Everyone's a bachelor in this party. Ralph, Felix.
All the animals.
Hey man, it makes it exciting.
Oh.
And I'll say, Aura, you and Felix have an interesting conversation as the carriage takes you to the.
Okay, I'd want to include Ralph.
Yeah,
Fred.
sure.
Also, like I don't know if you guys have ever seen, but rats are like pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say he's like
When you-
the size of your hand, or a little bit bigger.
This
He's
is
like a New York rat.
Yeah.
Because
And-
cats don't like fuck with that.
And Ralph will
Yeah,
kind of
they're
look
huge.
at Felix and go,
Yeah.
"Man, I don't like the look of this guy."
It's gonna take some time to get used to each other.
He
But I'm sure
keeps
you guys will do
he keeps
great.
looking at me weird. And Felix is just licking his lips as he's looking at him.
Good God.
You did this!
don't
You
know.
did this! You took the cat and the rat! I'm doing what I can with the materials I have at my disposal.
Who made? No one made you make them like this.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, it's so funny. Okay.
Oh, man. Well, yeah, I'm going to say, Aura, you have a three-way conversation with Ralph, Felix, and bringing Greenbeard into the fold because all he hears is meows and hisses from the rat.
Yeah, I think I have some rations, so if Aura filled me in that he was hungry, I'll
Yeah,
like
we'll
give him
some
rations.
food.
Yeah, you'll go to hand him some. I'd say you have some dried meat, and he goes, "Food for peasants, but I'm hungry," and he'll start nibbling on it.
I'll cook you something in the morning if you're nice to Ralph.
All right, I accept this query, and he'll continue to nibble on his dried
Make him a
meat.
fancy feast.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was so
Thank
good.
God.
I give you props. You know what? You
Thank you.
get inspiration for a good joke. You're welcome.
Perfect.
Alrighty. As everybody is picked up in their carriage, I'm gonna say Z and Baladar, you take the same carriage, and Aura and Greenbeard will take one. Z, you see you're in this nice pressed, brand new suit you just got from Seer, and it's very nice. It even has the material is actually fireproof because she heard of your last debacle. So you kind of pull up, and Baladar comes stomping up the street in the mud, covered in water and muddy water, alone, even though he told you the night prior he was going to have a date.
Baladar? Did you forget somebody?
No, I forgot something. As in,
Well, that's not nice to objectify women like that.
I didn't objectify. I tried to put a label on them like a name, and I couldn't remember the damn thing. So sensitive. I mean, you call me a name, I don't really care. You can call me Jack Frost for all I care. Hell,
Did you say Jethro?
So sensitive about their name. God.
I might have slipped up a little bit and called her Lacey or Lena or Lucy or whatever.
Or
she-
all of those.
Didn't think you could do any more slipping than last night. Jeez.
Z, make a history check to see if you remember her name.
Oh, this is not going to go well. I have a 0.
Nope.
7.
You got no clue.
You can't remember. I think. So anyway, guess this. She storms off, and she slapped me right in the face, like right across here.
You see there is a visible handprint on Baladar's face from how hard she hit him.
She was quite angry, let me tell you. And she stormed off. She just walked quickly. That was the fastest move. That was the fastest I've seen her move all 24 hours.
I'm just going to double blink for a second, trying to compute that, and then choose to ignore the ramifications of that.
Well,
Then,
anyway, I'm not a +1. I'm a -1, which is 0. Well, it's me, which is 1.
again, the double
John.
blinking. Well, let's get in the carriage and see
Like
if
a
we
ghost.
can't pick up some honeys at this park, shall we?
You want to know something? What happens if she was an evil hag that was sent here? Maybe I saved everyone.
You have indeed.
Maybe I'm a hero and no one knows it.
The carriage pulls up. Z, you get in. Baladar, you get in, just tracking mud into that thing all over the place. And the driver just looks at you and goes, they don't pay me
Hi
enough
there.
for this.
I wave. Hi, what's your name? I won't remember it.
He just gives you a look, does a little pat on the horse, says the clop, 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 clop. You guys start making your way to the Thorne Estate. It's a little bit outside of town, actually. It's going to be right down here. Can you guys see the ping on the map?
Yep.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
All right, so yeah, it takes about, I'd say, the pace you're going, it'll take you a good 20-ish minutes to get there. It's a little bit out of town.
Jay, can I bring out any like snack or any rations that I have just to snack on?
Sure.
Okay. just eating away. Crumbs are just dropping into the carriage.
Are you eating because you're depressed, Baladar? You eating your feelings?
Yes. I'll have my mouth half full. And then I said Barbara, and she wasn't Barbara.
All right,
Want
and then, yeah.
Z is just sitting in the carriage, and he's got minor illusion in his hand, just of somebody that Baladar has seen before a long time ago.
Mhm.
The image is just rotating in his hand slowly. So he's just distracted.
I thought you were going to say you had a minor illusion of yourself pretending to be focused on the conversation while you just ignored him. But that's better.
No, but my name is not Gale. That is so some shit that Gale would pull. Jesus.
Yep.
But no.
But yes, and Baladar, you don't notice this as you continue to talk to Z, even though...
Yeah, I'm just oblivious. I'll offer the person with the horses if he wants some snacks, as I'm dropping crumbs and everything in his carriage.
He'll look back at you and go, I need a raise. Just keep his eyes forward. So yeah, as you guys make your trek down there, you come upon a bridge going over a small creek. As you come upon the Thorne Estate, let me know if you guys see that.
I like it.
As your journey nears its end, the forest yields to a manicured but mournful landscape. This is Stillspire Hold, the estate of Valerius Thorne. It rises before you like a shadow against the twilight sky as the sun goes down. The main structure is formidable. Gothic manor built of dark, almost black stone. Two prominent circular towers capped with high crimson-tiled spires flank the central entrance. The many tall, narrow windows emit a soft amber light, a stark contrast to the deepening blue and gray of the evening. Above the imposing archway, a colossal stone carving of a sword and a shield insignia dominates the facade, and behind the sword is the visage of a sun. As you see beneath it, it says, "Still Spire Hold." The grounds themselves are framed by dense, dark fir trees and a chilling, low-hanging mist that clings to the river that you now ride over in your carriage. The river, it winds, reflecting the last light of the day, snaking its way through the property. It flows beneath two old stone arch bridges. You ride along a cobbled path illuminated by scattered, flickering torchlight leading up to the manor. The air is a bit cold and carries the scent of pine and damp earth. A constant low rushing sound from the river dominates the nearing silence. In the far distance beyond the trees, you can glimpse the shadowy outlines of a massive defensive wall, or perhaps another older fortification, hinting at the true scale of the Thorne property. To the left of the main entrance, a stone fountain trickles softly into a basin, and a low fence marks the boundary of the formal path that leads beyond. The manor looks less like a welcoming home and more like a carefully maintained fortress, waiting patiently for the night to fully descend. You see that there are many guards stationed outside the entrance, as if he doubled security. You know, the man was just kidnapped, so he's not taking any chances. You see standing at the entrance is a man you've seen before, Kalen Trusk, the leader of the Stillben Guard. He kind of stands there talking to a few of his troops as you arrive, hopping out of your carriages. He'll kind of look at you and go, "Ah, you lot. Interesting to see you again."
Are you the
I want to
captain?
insight check that, as if he wasn't expecting for us to come back alive.
Go for it.
Where's my insight? There it is. That'll be a 22.
Oh, yeah. He rolled pretty low. He was rather skeptical to see you again after you mentioned you were going to be investigating. He's known other people to... He's lost a few guards. He's lost a few people in the city. He wasn't really sure that you'd come back alive.
Okay, so it was more he severely doubted my capabilities and not...
He doubted...
he had
Yes, he
inside
doubted the
knowledge.
group's capabilities.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But it is a pleasure to see you all again, and you are all looking rather lovely. He'll look at Baladar, who's covered in mud. At least most of you.
It's so good to see you. We found this dead guard in the sewer.
Oh? Can you describe him for me? One of my men has been missing
I'm
for a few
gonna
weeks.
Minor illusion him. Like a minor illusion, like an image of him.
Yeah, an image of him. Yeah, perfect. He'll look at it and go, "Damn. Yes, that is Waylon. He was one of my guards. He vanished a few weeks ago. I wasn't sure what happened. He told me he had a hunch about something regarding the Crimson Rebirth, and then I never heard from him again. Where did you find him?"
Really sad. I think some monsters got him. I have this money that we found on him. Could you give it to his family?
He'll kind of look at you for a minute, and you see the forlorn sorrow in the... You'd see he was, as you were talking to him, he was kind of sizing you up and down. He is a guard, so he always has to be on alert. But you see, as you offer the money to him, he softens and he goes, "Well, that is very kind of you. I of course." And he will take the money and kind of take it and write on it the last name of Waylon's family before he puts it in his bag.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yes, I'm sorry as well. Wayland is way dead, unfortunately.
Oh my god, there was also
You,
another.
you say,
There was a dwarf down there.
do you actually say that, Baladar?
But like, not like he's yes, but in like serious.
You watch as
He's
he
not
he goes from the soft, heartwarm to as soon as you make that joke, he goes, you again.
I just look around.
I smack Baladar in the back of the head.
Hey, just trying to.
And he'll actually look at you, Greenbeard, and be like, "Oh, I don't think we properly met."
I had some trouble making my way to Stillben. I arrived just after Thorne was kidnapped here. I helped these guys fetch him from the sewers. I also very sorry for your loss, and please give my respects to the family.
Well, I appreciate the condolences, and it is a pleasure to meet you. Knowing that you helped rescue Thorne is very, very good. Me and him don't exactly get along, but he has been a pillar in this community for a long time now, especially since the gods have been gone.
Out of curiosity, what is your differences with the good man?
Well, he tends to be more of a. He likes to give a good performance, even though he knows it puts him in danger with those who are politically against him or physically against him. He doesn't regard his safety as well as he should. Me and him have had a few conversations about that. And, well, it's sort of paid off after he was, kidnapped.
Almost
You think
sacrificed.
he's reckless?
Too.
He can be a little reckless with his appearances, but now that this whole situation had happened, it has definitely given him a kick in the ass.
Hopefully in more ways than one.
We can both hope. Well, I don't want to keep you any longer than I have to. Your host waits inside. I will let you know it is very filled with other nobles and the high and mighty class. I'm not exactly one to, what's the word? Fit in. So I'm just giving you forewarned, they can be a little uppity. I've lived here a long time.
I've navigated in those circles many a time, but I appreciate the forewarning.
Of course. And he'll stand aside and kind of slam his javelin into the ground, and he goes, "To the side!" And his men kind of separate from the front door and kind of give you a path leading into the manor.
I will confidently stride in.
Perfect. Alrighty, we move to the interior of the Thorne estate. As you walk in, the outside doesn't really. It's interesting. The outside is very dark, gloomy. I'd say more gothic. In here, it is bright colors, golds and silvers, lots of old mahogany wood. You see multiple tables of chairs have been pulled out to give room for many a guest. You see lots of people in lots of finery clothing, looking very, as Kalen had mentioned, uppity. I'm gonna say everybody make a perception check for me. And he watches Aura next to you, Siren walks in and goes, "Oh my god, this place is beautiful!" Who was the interior decorator?
I have no idea. We'll have to ask.
Alright, we got 21. Perfect.
Jeez. See, you and I are.
Yeah, Z and Baladar are just kind of like, I'm gonna say you guys are blown away by, you've never been in a place this nice. Aura, you've been around Stillben. You've seen where some of the upper class live. You've even been to their homes to make them, because you're a craftsman. You've made some of their. You actually notice a few of your pieces are actually here in Thorne's manor. He has them on pedestals.
Okay.
And then, yeah, Greenbeard also. And then I will say, with those high perception checks, you notice some people that you are familiar with. You see in a group over here to the left, you see Valerius Thorne himself. Next to him, very close, in fact, is Varric, the bodyguard that you fought with in the town square. He is like almost glued to Thorne after the incident. There is a woman next to Thorne that he is currently talking to that you do not recognize. But she currently has an intense, serious expression and like strikingly beautiful features. She is an elf. She has bright blue eyes and dark, intricately braided hair that cascades down her back. You can see she has a bit of a royal, status to her. She looks very, yeah, she wears a rich indigo robe patterned with gold celestial designs and a deep red and gold mantle in her hair, almost like a small deer's mantle, lined with fur across her shoulders. She also has accents on her outfit, including a thin silver diadem with essential emerald and diamond, various rings and bracelets all over her hands, and a prominent wide gold belt featuring what looks to be a tree that is sprouting out of the ground. Sorry, let me do some. I got some art for you guys here. So yeah, that is the woman that you see standing next to Thorne. You also see a familiar spy master of Thorne's, Morena. She is over to the right. She is just kind of standing by herself in the corner, sipping on just a drink, kind of. But you see her eyes are scanning the party, and she locks eyes with you for a moment before just giving you a curt nod and continuing her surveillance. You see at the far end, in the far corner, you see sitting at a table Rorik and Xander. Rorik, in his bid to look a little more distinguished, has just put a loosened tie over his current clothing to look a little bit more put together.
Lol.
You see he's just wearing the exact same outfit as when you guys went down to the sewers, though. Xander, however, is wearing a very fine suit, and it has a long coat tail on the back, very piratey, that you can see, Greenbeard. It reminds you of your days on the sea with him. You also see attending the open bar on the far left is Marin, the bartender from the Brackish Lantern. Seems she has been asked to come in, serve drinks to everybody. You see that the hall is also lined with guards. There's guards at every entrance, every exit, and they're doubled up. And then there's just a bunch of other random nobles kind of scattered around the room. You know what? You rolled a 21. So, as you kind of step up to here, you kind of, as you're doing your surveillance, you look to your right and you see a gentleman. Standing a little off to the side, kind of by himself. And it takes you a second to recognize him, because the last time you'd seen him, he was in an old, decrepit blacksmith shop, and he was wearing kind of these very tattered clothes. It's Marcus, the blacksmith. He is much more tailored. He's wearing, his beard has been neatly trimmed. His hair is kind of lined with gel. He's wearing a much nicer outfit.
I was gonna say that is one handsome individual.
Yeah, he was. He's looking good. He's a good-looking man. And you see he's just kind of sitting there patiently with his hands folded, just kind of looking at the party, a small smile on his face. And that is what you see as you walk in. You as well, Greenbeard. Exact same thing. Yep. So you guys are free to move and talk to whoever you'd like.
Okay.
I mean, I kind of said I was, I don't want to say charging in, but was kind of taking the
Sure.
presumptive, what's the word? Very picture of myself lead. And,
Sure.
walk
You know
in
what?
and,
I'm gonna say as you
Baladar
do
and I
that.
stay stunned for a moment at the beginning as
Yeah.
Aurora, who's naturally part of this, just glides past us as we just like halt for a second, like, whoa.
You do
I think
notice a
we're
few
a
looks
little
from some
above
of
our.
the noble women in here. They do give you a couple of side glances.
Aladar, I think we need to just maybe take an evening, but we'll see what happens. Anyways,
I'm hungry. Is there any food around here?
Baladar, as you look to your right, you see there is a large oak wood dining table lined with food. Everything you can imagine: turkey, cakes, like pastries, soups. There's anything you could dream of is sitting on this table.
I will just go in and start. Where's my? Oh, here we go. I can't. Can I move my cursor? Oh, yes, I can. I will just go in and start helping myself. Not like a pig, but certainly not refined.
Ha ha ha! I knew you'd go there. No, I'm just kidding.
Constitution saving throw.
Are those? Are there people there? Like, are those legit people there?
Yes, all of the other tokens around there are just people that are kind of talking to themselves. I'd say there are definitely more people in the building, but I just put as many counters around. I didn't want to crowd it. So I'd say with that 21, or I would say there's about 70 people in here.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a big place. And yeah, as you start kind of gouging yourself on the food, you just kind of take
Gorging,
a plate and
not
start.
gouging.
Oh, that's true.
Gouging has a very different
Yes.
connotation.
As you start gorging on the food, you notice there are these two. You see, there's a drow woman. Or no, yes, a drow woman sitting a few chairs down, who's also having a small plate to herself, and it's very small bits and pieces of food. As you load yours up, she kind of looks at you and goes, "Oh my goodness."
I'm much like a gravedigger. When I start, my thoughts are start digging.
You just hear go, "Huh," and gets up and walks away.
I smile and there's like food in my teeth.
Yep.
Yeah, she's tough crowd tonight.
You hear a couple other people go, "Barbarians, goodness gracious."
He's not the barbarian, I whispered, but no. I am ignoring Baladar completely, and I'm gonna actually go up to Marina.
Sure.
Like
Maria kind of.
intercept her wherever she is.
Oh yeah, she was just. I would say she's just kind of leaning against the table, just kind of surveying the building. As she's sipping on her drink, and you approach her, she goes, "Well, look who's back, and with our promised prince in tow." She kind of points over to Thorne. "I'm glad you're not dead."
I'm also glad I'm not dead. I see you're looking a lot much more healthy than last time we saw you. It's good to see.
Yes, those cultists really gave me a bit of a beatdown. I was a little surprised, but
Well,
I don't think I'd be
anybody
standing
was
here without
prepared.
you lot. So I appreciate your intervening.
Oh, all thanks to the blessings given me by the Platinum Dragon, and it is my duty to pass them along.
You see, she cocks an eyebrow and she goes, "Platinum Dragon, eh? I don't haven't seen a lot of people around here worshiping the Platinum Dragon in a long time."
Well,
But
there's a lot of, we'll say, as I'm sure you well know, being familiar with this area, some very divided views on things. But for my mind, it helps me sleep at night knowing that I'm confident in my faith on something.
understandable. Have you always been a man of faith?
He gives a chuckle. Oh, faith, yes. In the Platinum Dragon, no.
she kind of looks at you, and I knowing her, she kind of knows what you mean.
Let's just say I have a very storied past, and one that I don't care to repeat around this kind of company, and I'll cock an eyebrow at that drow woman that gave Baladar the stink
Oh
eye.
yeah. At this she'll give a chuckle, and it's the first time you've actually seen her smile, and she'll go, "Oh, trust me, I hate these events, but Thorne wanted me here. He knows I'm good at
Oh,
seeing things."
I was going to ask actually if you were here on an official basis or an enjoyed basis.
I don't really enjoy parties with the rich, so I'd say official business at the moment, but I could be persuaded to a drink or two.
Well, unlike some people, I don't mind drinking while on the job, and this is a callback to another campaign. Um, and I will say, well, I was also just wondering, seeing as how you've got your ear to the ground with regards to the safety of Mr. Thorne. Uh, he knew that there was some threat to him at the festival when he made his speech. Has there been any persistent threat, or have the pitter patters of little cultist feet gone silent?
Oh, yes, Thorne has always been one to be, well, a thorn on everybody's side. No pun intended.
Ah!
Uh, yes, after the festival, people were scared, but after your infiltration into their little bunker down below, the, I did my own little spying down there, found a few extra documents. It seems this was their main hub, and you took out most of them. I'm guessing a few of their small little cultists fleed in the night. There hasn't been any word from them since.
Yeah, I'm impressed, Marina. I thought we did a fairly good job of examining the area, but if you found extra evidence, that's well, I could see why Thorne puts his trust in you.
Well, I'm not his spy master for no reason. Gives you a wink.
Well then, join me for a drink.
She kind of looks out at all the noble folk. Please. And she'll follow you to get a drink.
All right. We'll just idle chit chat.
Yep. Oh, Baladar, I think you table's over here.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, no, you're good. All right, so that's Z. Greenbeard or Aura, you guys doing anything?
I would go to Marcus.
Sure.
Talk
You
to him first.
yeah, you start walking over there and you see, yes, Marcus is looking a lot healthier and he's looking very nice. And as you approach, he goes, "Well, now if it isn't little Aura, it's good to see you again."
It's so good to see you. Also, I'm way older than you. I don't know about the little part.
Sorry, else I completely forget sometimes.
But no, it's like totally so cool to see you here.
Yes, I honestly was a little surprised to get an invitation from Thorne myself. Seems you may have succeeded, though.
Yeah, he said something about thinking that you left town, but I gave him the correct info.
Well, that was very kind of you. I appreciate that.
That had like a snap with it.
I gave him the correct info. You know, me and Thorne actually go back a long time. I knew his father when he was the big political figure here. Oh man, that was, what, 30, 40 years ago. Time
Oh,
does
his
fly.
father was in politics too?
Oh, yes, yes. James he was a very big politician. But, interesting enough, he was actually on the gods' side. He petitioned how the gods were here to help us, and they always have been, and That's why we need them. So it's interesting to see his son on the opposite side. He also never wanted Valerius into politics, but I suppose the apple doesn't fall too far from the tree.
I guess, yeah.
And he kind of pulls and pokes at the new clothes he's wearing. I haven't worn anything like this, well, ever. I was invited early to the manor, and Valerius actually helped clean me up, get me back on my feet. He said that you spoke to him about my blacksmithing?
Yeah, well, like, I totally told him that, like, you should be, like, teaching people, if you can't get your eyes fixed.
It's funny, as you say that, he actually pulled out a small little tiny piece of, or a bit of spectacles, like the really tiny ones you put on the end of your nose, and he kind of puts them on. He goes, he actually gave me these too, and let's say my sight is still pretty bad, but they help.
Oh, that's so nice of him. I was, like, so sad when I found out that you were, like, a blacksmith and you weren't able to do things, as a fellow crafter.
Oh,
I
what do
was
you
just
craft?
so sad. Oh, just, trinkets here and there.
Oh, well, that's
Over there, it's
lovely.
actually something I made, and I'll just point to
I'd say there's
whatever
some kind of there's some kind
pedestal.
of like
Yeah.
sculpture with I'd say two arms that are almost like um you know how like the hospital symbol that has the two snakes going around the uh
hmm
pole, it's actually two arms that go and they hold their hands together at the top, and it's made of stone.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that is neat. You made that?
Yeah, I think that's one of mine.
That's excellent work.
Wrong channel.
Well, this is my friend.
Steerin, and she'll like put out her hand, and you see Marcus takes it and gingerly shakes it. Well, aren't you a very colorful individual? Oh, I love your outfit. And she goes, oh my gosh, thank you so much. I worked so hard on this. I made hers, and she points at you, and she goes, and the boy over there, and she points at Z. I made their outfits. What can I say? They're the bomb. Well, I guess if I ever need a suit made, I know who to go to. You see, she's kind of freaking out that she's already made a potential suitor. Ah!
Her clothes are the best and like super comfortable, and she can like make them custom made and add a bunch of features to it depending on like the situation and where you're going to.
Well, that is really good to know. It's funny, Valerius also mentioned to me that, yes, you mentioned that about me showing people since my eyes don't work anymore. He said that he knows a few people in town who are looking to get into blacksmith work. So maybe I could, and he points at Sierra, and have some. I don't have an academy per se, but some apprentice clothing made. Sieran's like, oh, absolutely, I can do that for you, no problem. So weird talking to myself. Sorry.
This is so great.
Welcome to DMing.
Yep. uh, she goes, Aura, I thank you for inviting me. This was such a great idea.
Let's go get some food. It
I
looks so
am
delicious.
starving. Let's go. She go, I will be in touch with you, Marcus. And she like boops him on the nose, and he kind of goes, well, and he kind of blushes a little bit. All right, you were off to get some food. Greenbeard,
Mhm.
what would you like to do, sir?
I think I make my way over to Rorik and Xander. Just
As, yeah, as, as you walk over, you see Rorik's kind of fiddling with the tie he's got on his neck. He's like, damn thing's too tight around my neck. You see Xander's like, just come here, boss. Hold on. He's like sticking his hand in there and trying to loosen it out. He's like, goodness great, why did you even bother wearing a tie? Well, I wanted to look respectable. You see all these nobles? They could really get us into the smuggling trade with more money. Xander's like, really? We're supposed to be here to have fun. You're talking business? I always talk business.
Kind of, I walk in up that point and I hear the last thing Xander said, and I say, that's all these parties are. I mean, look around you. Everyone's in their little groups. Oh, well, the party's just for show. What they're really doing is cutting new deals or,
Mm.
making new agreements.
It's good to see you again, Captain. And in the same attire as yesterday, I love a man with the same sense of style.
Well, why get dressed up for these lot?
And Rourke's still picking with the tie. He's like, damn it. And he just like pulls the tie off and throws it on the table. Screw this. I'm Rourke. I don't need a goddamn tie.
That's a spirit. They won't notice if you're wearing some fancy outfit or just, this. And I kind of like point to like my jacket. Their minds are elsewhere.
And he goes, well, I like your style, Greenbeard. And you just see that Rourke is basically just wearing a black vest and some like cut pants, some big old boots, and he's still wearing his giant brass knuckles on his hands.
I mean, however, Rourke, if you are interested in, if you ever come to an event like this, I kind of point over the hall over to Aura, and what's their name? Syrian?
Siren.
Siren. And I go, those two keep trying to get us to wear all those fancy, that leotard I was wearing the other day. That's actually something she made for us. But have you done much? I guess. What's the word? Have you talked with anybody yet? Made any new contacts?
Not really. I've spoken to a person or two, but they don't exactly seem fond of letting go of some of their personal fortune, you know.
I mean, that's all it is. You gotta talk to them about how you can make money for them. That'll get their attention.
You see him kind of smirk at you and go, Captain, and I thought I was the smuggler.
Well, all these people are the same. Listen, when you're a captain, you gotta do a lot of negotiating. You gotta take care of your crew, you know?
Yes, I understand. I understand completely.
I wanted to check in with you two, make sure. I look at Rorik and like he's
You can
frustrated
see
with
he
his
you
tie.
can see he hates it here. He's like, ugh,
Yeah.
damn tie and booze and all this janky rich person crap.
I know it's all just for show. At the end of the day, they're no different than you and I. They're just here to put more money in their coffers. Just gotta learn to trim your own sails, adapt to the situation you're in. You'll figure it out. Maybe get a drink, might loosen you up a little bit. I'll slap him on the shoulder.
Yeah, I suppose that's not a bad idea, but... And he kind of looks over his shoulder and goes, is that an open bar? Fuck yeah! He just gets up and goes over to the bar and starts... He actually goes and he starts chatting up Marin. He's like, hey, pretty lady, got a drink for me? And she goes, pretty lady, is that the best you got? And that's kind of the... Then they start mingling over there. Xander just kind of sits there. Well, Cap, I mean, did you ever think we'd be here? In this place? I sure didn't.
Yeah. I mean, if I never had to set foot in a hall like this again, that'd be the dream, but I don't know. maybe we can find some information. Someone around here's gotta know something about Blackwood.
Yes, rich people do like their riches, but they also need to export things sometimes. There's no way nobody in this room hasn't at least talked to Blackwood. What do you say? Me and you do the old 1-2? Start chatting people up?
That's just what I was thinking.
Alrighty.
I mean, you look the more fancy between the two of us, so I think you should take the lead on this one.
Get out of here, Captain. We both know you're a handsome man. Kind of claps you on the back as you guys go and start mingling with the people.
All right.
I'd say after a few minutes there with your mingling and Baladar with your eating, you hear a small clanging of a glass as Valerian kind of gets everybody's attention. Everybody turns to him and he goes, "Ah, friends, welcome all to my manor. It's honestly, I didn't think I'd see her again, but thanks to these intrepid people," and he kind of points you out, "I am back. Now, I speak to you tonight not as Valerius Thorne, noble of Stillben, but as a man who faced his darkest hour and found his true light reflected in your unflinching resolve. When shadows closed in, when malice sought to silence me, many whispered that hope was lost. But you refused to listen. You," and he kind of points at the four of you, "heard the call of duty, ignored the risk to yourselves, and did what few others could or would attempt." As he finished saying that, you hear small claps coming from around the room. "You did not merely secure my freedom, you protected the honor of Stillben itself. We witnessed a convergence of virtues that night. The keen eye of the tracker, seeing truth where others saw only confusion. The steady hand of a warrior, striking with courage and purpose. And the cutting wit of the diplomat, navigating danger when strength failed. Your combined skills, swiftness, wisdom, and defense proved an impenetrable barrier against my captors. And now, as we stand here beneath the light of my newly hung chandeliers," and you see that they are very new chandeliers, and he couldn't help not to point that out.
Oh.
Brother.
"It is only fitting that your collective acts be recognized with a name worthy of the debt this realm owes you. You are more than a collection of adventurers. You are the living embodiment of Stillben's defense. Henceforth you shall be known by a title that echoes the image of your dedication. The sword that cleaves the darkness and the sun that guides the lost." And he kind of points to the entire crowd, putting his arms out. "I give you the Sunstone Sentinels!" And you hear everybody in the crowd going, "Woo! Woo!" They're all they're just like looking at all of you, giving a standing ovation. And as he points to all of you, he goes, "May the light of Stillben ever shine upon your shield, and may your deeds serve as a beacon against the gloom that threatens our noble lands. I offer you my personal gratitude, my eternal support, and the first of many rewards to come. Now raise the glass!" And you see as everybody in the room raises a glass of some kind. "To the Sentinels!" And you hear everybody go, "The Sentinels!" And there's more clapping and clinking and drinking.
Z,
see-
say a speech.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Oh, I've been rolling pretty shitty.
Gotta roll good once, right?
13. 13.
Oh, he was already willing, but depends on what's the vibe right now. Like there's the clapping.
I'd say everybody's clapping and cheering and drinking, and they are still looking at you.
All right. Well, then, does Thorm actually hear Baladar saying that? Like, are we close enough that he heard Baladar say speech?
Did you yell at Baladar, or did you just say it?
No, I just leaned it. I just leaned into it.
I'd say. Hold on, I'm gonna make a perception check for him. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, I'd say he heard you. And then as he hears that, he kind of looks right at you, Z, and he gives you a nod and raises the glass, kind of giving you the go ahead.
Is there a? I don't really see us. Is there performers currently going?
Yes, the music that you're hearing right now is actually played by a small band that are kind of sitting in. I'd say they're sitting in the corner here with the guards sitting right behind them.
All right, then I will say, well, on behalf of our troop that was so brave as to venture forth, I will simply accept the gracious thanks that you have given us. But I would ask only but one favor in this very moment, and that is just acquiescing to a performance. And I will give a bit of a bow.
You see as Thorne kind of looks a little surprised, but he nods and he looks at everybody and they all start clapping and go, Of course, of course! Show us what you've got.
I'll
You hear-
stride over.
Yeah, the music dies down as you kind of take central stage.
I'll whisper back at them, C minor, please. And I will pull out my own lute.
Yeah,
follow along.
They give you a nod.
Okay, give me 1 second.
You have an actual song for this, don't you?
I sure fucking do.
I'm excited. Oh no, somebody's been poisoned!
No. Ooh, dear.
The punch! It was spiked!
Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw.
Fowler's like, I don't
We
feel
wake up-
anything. You wake up all naked in a circle. They're sacrificing you.
Oh my god.
That's how this night ends. All right, so then.
And
you
session
will,
over. See you next time.
Yeah. He'll do a strum on his lute just to start off, and then he will commence his song. In the chill night when the coals grow low, hear the tale of one who scales like snow. Bahamut, the platinum king of the sky, breath like a gale and a gleam in his eye. He wanders the plains in disguise, soft and grand, to test the true hearts in this weary land. Dragon of good, your banner we see, your 7 canaries fly wild and free. A wink and a nod to the brave and the bold, the secrets you keep are more precious than gold. Long may he soar by the stars up above, the platinum dragon of justice and love. If Tiamat's shadow creeps in from the dark, a shield and the sword can leave a clear mark, asking no treasure nor bowing of head, just righteous defense of the living and dead. So raise up a glass and let fire burn bright to the Father of good and the breaker of night.
You just hear there's like a silence, and then everybody erupts in a woo! Yeah! Woo! Everybody just loves it.
You win the session, Nathan.
And I will say, because of that incredible performance, everybody gets an inspiration.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Y'all feel inspired.
That was an awesome song. And as you kind of come off the stage, you people patting you on the back, being like, good job, that was incredible. You hear a couple people go, do you do parties?
We take donations. Remember, gold, silver, anything you can throw.
A couple people throw gold and silver into your helmet, Baladar.
I was gonna say I'm not dissuading them from donating. Definitely not.
Gold and silver. Gold and silver here.
Okay, I am gonna make
Copper's,
a quick roll here. Let's see. That's pretty good. Just doing some math. You get about 50 gold pieces in Valadar's
Oh
helmet.
my god.
Damn.
I'll split it with everyone.
Hey, I rolled a 17 on my d20. I was like, I gotta see how much I can give him. I rolled high.
Yeah,
so.
what do we got? 5, right? We got 5, so 10 for each.
And yeah, as everybody's kind of tapping you on the shoulder, you see Thorne walks up to you and kind of meets you in the middle. And he's like, "Goodness, man, I had no idea you were an exceptional player."
It is a hobby.
Well, a very worthwhile hobby. I would have had you play the festival if I knew you were this good. Goodness me.
Oh, I much more prefer when it's a surprise. And I'll give him a wink.
Understandable. Where is the rest of your troop? I mean to talk business, if you don't mind.
Oh, I don't know. I believe they were mingling.
All right. Well, if you want to go find them, tell them to meet me, and he'll kind of point out his office in the far corner. Tell them to meet me at my office. And you see as before he leaves, Varric standing behind him looks at you and goes, "That was a great song." And he turns and walks away.
Wait, where
Like stone face.
Yep.
Nice.
I loved it.
where are we meeting?
Oh.
In his office, just behind there.
I'm stuffing my
If
plate.
Marina is right there, I'll ask her if she was invited to this meeting.
Yes. Thorne has finally stopped with the pleasantries and is now talking business. Yes, he asked I join him in there as well.
I see this was not all for pleasure. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I suppose.
As you walk, she kind of nudges you and goes, "You do want to be paid, don't you?"
Why, yes, I do. I didn't figure it would be at the festivities, but more than willing and happy to be padding my coin purse. But I must just underline that with, again, I do not expect to be, I do not do this solely for the coin. But a man's got to live.
You say that, and you turn to look at her, and she is gone. She has slipped through the crowd and has disappeared.
I'm just stacking up my plate to take to the office.
I'm
It's like a
looking at the
mountain.
tower. I'm distracted by the tower Baladar has made on his plate. It's like those professional buffet eaters.
Baladar, make a dexterity check for me.
I say he is a professional food stacker and should get advantage.
Yeah.
Fine, I will give you advantage. But this is just a check. Just a check.
Baladar definitely goes to like the buffet every night.
Absolutely. You are so lucky that you got advantage.
Yeah,
Baladar, as you're walking there, you feel the plate kind of tip on one side, and you're like, "Ooh!" And the food starts to fall, but you're like, "I've done this a million times." You turn it at the exact right angle, and the food kind of jumps and then lands perfectly right back on the plate.
Easy does it. Easy.
I'll throw him an olive. Here, use that to balance.
I'll just walk by some people looking like they finished. Are you gonna eat that roll? That perfectly good roll? I can take that off your hands.
They just look at you and they're like, "What?" And you just like swipe the roll off their plate.
Yeah, I bite it. This is good.
That's real good.
That was my companion that sung the song there. I'll tell you, good singer. I told you. So I keep walking.
Before we leave Marcus,
Mhm.
I'd like to ask him to help me talk with some of the nobles afterwards.
Sure.
to convince them to invest more in the slums, and using him as like an example, as like there's people out there who are super talented.
I very much like that idea. He'll look at you and go, "You are just a ray of sunshine, aren't you? I've never met somebody who wants to help people like me so much. It's a very dreary
Oh,
world."
it's not just me. There's like other people in town.
All right. Well, you know what? I'm
I'll
gonna
introduce you
say.
to them
Okay.
later, okay?
Okay, dear. I'll be here.
Actually, like Syrian here is also a part of us.
He just kind of cocks an eyebrow and goes, us?
It's like
No.
super secret. I'll tell you later.
I do love a good secret.
Okay, you'll totally love it.
You see, Siren just kind of starts waving you, and she says, "Go, go, go! I'll keep him company." And she kind of like starts looking at his robes and goes, "Oh, these are beautiful, but there's a few. Hold on." And she starts like fiddling with his outfit. All right, so you're there. I'd say Greenbeard. You see, your companions kind of making their way together towards the corner, with looks to be a closed door.
Okay, I order one more, like mug to bring with me to the meeting. I like slam back the drink I was having, and I'd grab another one.
Marin
I'll
just looks
make
at you and
my way.
goes, "You really can hold those drinks down. Here you go." Gives you another one.
I'll give her a wink and I say, "Hey, gotta get through the meeting with that guy." And I walk away.
She gives a chuckle and then kind of goes back. She and Rurik have been hitting it up over here. He sees like, "Oh, how long have you been a tavern keeper?" She's like, been at it for a good number of years." He's like, "What does that pay?" She's like, "It's not bad." He's like, "You ever thought about getting into smuggling some nicer drinks?" She kind of looks at it. That's the last thing you hear as you walk towards the office. And Xander,
as I walk up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
No,
No. You go. Oh, I was gonna say, like, if when I meet up with Baladar on the way, I just want to trade one of like my mugs of ale for like a drumstick, and I give
He does. He does.
I'm gonna have you make another dex check because you are getting rid of one of your hands to have a mug of
No,
ale
I'm
in
just
one hand
holding
and a
the
plate in the
plate.
other.
No. Like we're swapping it. We're swapping it.
Oh, I
Very
got you.
carefully.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. So he's not moving his hands. I'm just adding it. Like,
Okay, fine. You can both
swapping
make dex checks for me.
oh, you're so mean to us.
Actually, you know what? I'll do dexterity saving throws because you are swapping two
No,
items.
that's worse.
What is your deck save? Your deck saving throw can't be worse. That's physically, numerically impossible.
It's -1.
Yeah, that's what your other one was too.
Oh yeah. Oh god.
Oof.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay. You do have an
Who's sabotaging
inspiration.
us,
No, I'm
dude?
just kidding. Hey, man. Hey, listen. You guys are the ones who want to swap a plate of giant stacked food for a mug of ale, okay?
No.
Whoa.
Just a drumstick,
Yeah, just a drumstick, not the whole plate.
not the whole plate.
So then how is Baladar
Like
going to hold a mug and the plate?
I'm stuffing the mug into his plate of food.
What? I am
This is
so-
not helping your case.
No, I am. I'm gonna. You know what? We're gonna let the dice tell the story. All right. As you
I think
go
the dice
to
already told the story.
yeah,
there,
they're about to. As you go to push this mug of ale into his plate of food, Baladar, your fingers are greasy from eating food while you've been walking. That plate slips out of your hand and falls on top of this taller nobleman who's standing right next to you. And as you go to try and save it, you clip the mug of ale, and that pours onto him too. He is now covered in food and ale. And he just kind of stands there and goes, "Who did that?"
Did you like the performance?
He just looks at you with this death stare. Do you know how much this cost?
No, I don't. Costs, I guess,
I, I'm I'm very sorry. We're in a rush to go meet.
very
We have a
important person.
meeting with
Meeting,
the
yes.
noble.
A
Yeah,
noble
sorry,
who
we're in a rush. Very
would
sorry.
probably, yes, we'll probably pay for that. Just put it on his tab.
Yeah.
Put it
Yeah.
on the host tab. Wow.
Yes, he's we're guests of the host.
Yes.
The host guests.
As you say that, he cocks an arm and goes, "I'm making Thorne pay for every cent." And he starts walking away and getting all the
can
crap
afford
off of him.
The buffet's that way.
I'm sorry, Baladar. I give him my other mug.
Yeah, I was gonna say you no longer have any food, Baladar. It's now all over the floor.
Now what am I gonna do when we're in this meeting? I had everything stacked. Perfection.
It was beautiful.
Well, I'll just grab the drumstick off the ground. Shrug. Let's go. I try to kick the food a little bit, just just try to move it a bit. This was not me. If Z asks, we didn't do this. It was a child, a drunken child running around.
Yes.
A drunken child. Okay.
Let's go.
As you walk into the room, as he asks, "What?"
Yeah, Z, you see Baladar walks in with no food in his hand.
Just a drumstick. Oh. Ooh, that's what I call express eating.
Oh, I don't.
Oh, now
not
one. You
paying
got
attention.
you got no idea.
I'm not paying attention. I have no idea what happened.
And you're like, whatever.
The drumstick is enough to make me completely ignore that.
All right. So you guys all make your way into his office. I know it looks cramped on the map, but it's actually much bigger. You see the shelves are lined with all sorts of books and trinkets and... Oh my god. Yeah, all sorts of books and trinkets and scrolls and maps. He seems to be a very legible guy. As you all kind of come in, looks around, shuts the door, and looks at Marina, and she kind of does a quick scan of the office and goes, "We're good." And he nods his head, and then he presses a small switch that you hadn't noticed under a shelf, and there seems to be some sort of magical shimmer around the office. And he kind of looks at you all and goes, "Cone of silence. I don't trust a lot of people around here." Now.
No, wait, hold on. When she said, "Oh, just a second," it was when she said, when Marina said, "We're good," and did a scan. Was it? Does she do magic to do a scan? Or like she doing like a detect magic or something like that?
Make
or is she just...
make a perception check.
I'm not good at those, but all right. Oh, not bad, not bad. 15. I may or may not be paying close attention to Marina.
That's fair. You know what? I will say you see the smallest glint of like a magical spark in her eye that fades almost immediately, and then she's like, "We're good."
All right, just noted.
You see Vera kind of stands in the corner at guard. Marina takes a seat on a desk in the far corner just to kind of watch it play out. And Thorne kind of sits in his nice comfy chair behind his desk. "Well, I'd call that a very successful party. Wow. You know, it's really nice not to be dead. That would have really sucked. I don't know if I've said it enough, but I really appreciate you all for saving me. But I guess the only way to really prove that is with monetary value, of course." And so he kind of starts going through some papers and stuff, and he's like, what was the initial... I think the initial payment was going to be $250 a piece, correct? He kind of pulls out a piece of paper. But under the circumstances and everything that happened, we'll double it. And he pulls out a bunch of sacks of very heavy gold coins and puts them on his desk, 4 bags. I think 500 apiece should do it. Does that sound...
Wait, that's 2. Yeah, 500 apiece.
Yep. That seems rather
I will
reasonable.
I will attempt to hide the glimmer in my eyes.
Make a
Performance or deception?
make a
Yeah,
deception check
Okay, yeah,
with a question mark on the end.
yeah. Oh,
Not bad.
14. That's not
You know
bad.
what? Let's see. He rolled a 13.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh,
You mask it by you just barely mask your eyes, like flashing with happiness that this is probably the most amount of gold you've ever seen.
He takes it as, I'll say this way, it's so close that he takes it more as, I'm surprised at his generosity in the moment. More than just surprised
Fair.
at the amount of gold. More surprised at the generosity.
Yeah, and then as he kind of sees that, he goes, "I am a man of my word, and things got a lot more dicey than they were supposed to, so you should be compensated fairly for that."
It was extremely dangerous.
aye, there was giant
Oh.
centipedes down there.
They
Oh,
were huge.
really scary. Barely made it out of there.
Could be more.
Make a deception check.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
You're
Which one of us?
both of you. You're definitely playing it up.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, all right. He kind of looks at you both and goes, "I mean, I don't remember any giant centipedes, but the cultists almost did whatever they were going to do to me, so I'll take your word for it."
Oh, they were before. They were not on your way. I'm sure you were teleported down there from what we saw. So, I mean, there were giant centipedes, but
Huge. They actually, when we killed them, they fell saying, "We're worth 100 gold." And they just,
Are you trying to
Can I-
persuade him into more money?
yes.
The man just doubled what he... Okay, you know what? Sorry, go ahead, Z.
no, I was gonna say I might intercede on against Baladar on this one, and just I'm just trying to think of exactly how to like
You just try and talk over him as he says that?
phrase this. Yeah, kind of just like override, I guess, what he's trying to say, and yeah, yeah. So I could show you if you'd like a little representation of the centipede. But listen, we have been, I believe, fairly compensated for what we have done. I will try and head that off before we get in trouble, rather than
Yeah,
pay extra.
He looks at Baladar and then he looks at you and then he goes, "Well, I'm glad we agree."
I mean, I wasn't even like hired, and like you're giving me gold. Also, you should definitely thank Ralph, okay? And she'll like take out Ralph.
Yeah, he goes, "Ralph," and as you take out the rat, he goes, "I'm sorry, is that a rat?"
Well, isn't he so cute in his little suit?
Right, cute.
He like
He was
totally
instrumental.
scouted out and like showed us where to go to find you.
Aye, if it wasn't for him, you might not be here.
He just kind of looks at you and is like, "Are you serious?"
This is the most brave creature I have ever met.
You hear, or I was gonna say, or how long does Speak with Animals last?
That's only like 10 minutes. It would
Oh,
have.
I was gonna say Felix would
Yeah.
have said something, but never mind. You see Thorne sit there for a moment and
I
go,
can like totally translate for you if you want to talk with Ralph.
he goes, "Oh no, that won't be necessary. Thank you though." He goes, "Well, I mean, I don't think rats use monetary value, but he'll kind of." I don't
I'm
really
gonna
know what he's gonna do.
cast Speak
He'll-
with Animal. I'm just gonna cast it.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh
and
my
then I'll
god.
ask him, Ralph, what would you like?
Oh my god. Ralph kind of looks at Thorne and goes, "That's right, rich man. I helped save you. I would like some crackers. Lots of
Ralph says
crackers."
he wants lots of crackers.
Who's this?
What?
Have I seen Ralph?
You've seen Ralph.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Use
I'm sorry,
use the
Ralph.
rat. Yeah, that
Yeah.
Oh
us
yeah,
down
yeah. My bad. Okay.
Thorne just kind of looks at you and goes, I mean, he opens a drawer at his desk. I mean, and he'll pull out like a large container just full of crackers. These are what I munch on in my office. I suppose you could have them.
Thanks so much.
You see Ralph jumps into the container and just starts eating the crackers. He goes, "I'm in paradise." Thorne just sits there and goes, "Well, won't lie. That's one of the weirdest conversations I've ever had."
What's the name he gave us again? Just for context.
The Sunstone Sentinels.
The sun's yeah, the
Oh,
sun says,
God.
I like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Ralph really likes the crackers. Thanks.
"Tell Ralph he is very welcome."
Do you have any extra crackers?
Then you see Thor just kind of looks at you. "No."
I don't, can share with Ralph if he lets you.
Could I have a little cracker? Little.
You got
rabbit?
to put
I
your
mean,
hand in the
rabbit,
thing, and he bites your finger, and he goes, "Get out of here, short, fat dwarf man. These are my crackers."
Short.
You know that he said that.
You don't understand that.
He said it with so much.
Yeah, he's like, "Short."
Aladar understood.
He heard it in the rat's voice. It's like, damn.
Yeah. In the twinkle in his eye, he knew what he was saying.
Oh man, I love this game.
We just derail you all the time, Jay.
No, dude, honestly, man, I'm
Derail
loving
you
it.
all the time.
I'm having a good time.
Jay.
I feel like it's boring if you don't go off track, man. Gets
Yeah,
it.
fair.
All right. As Thorne kind of sits here, he goes, "Is there any other odd requests?" He's just looking at you, Baladar.
I'm just eating my drumstick.
As I was saying, thank you for saving me. You are going to be compensated. Of course, here is your money. And I know I only hired you for one job, but I've seen your skills. I've seen the things you could do together, and I was hoping you may want to stay on the payroll. Or go back on it again, I suppose. Stillben isn't the only city that's in trouble. I reached out to
We're
some
all
contacts.
for helping out.
The Crimson Rebirth as a wide expanse across Tal'Dorei. That map. Did you guys show him the map? I can't remember when you were in the sewer.
Yeah, we did, I believe.
Okay. Yeah, he'll pull out his own map, and he has like a brand new map of Tal'Dorei, not like the one you found. And he has circles that are similar but in a different color. Like he's made his own thing that he can look at. It seems some of these places have already lost people like me, and they didn't have people like you to protect them, which is unfortunate. I've reached out to a few of my contacts, and unfortunately it is true that... Let me go and double check which cities... Okay. I've reached out to some contacts, and it seems Pi Mall was hit. It's like we were. There was a few magic users there that were taken. Singorn as well. There's a few high noble kin that were taken. Not the parents, but the children. I'm not sure what happened to them. What else we got here?
What about Craghammer?
He stops for a moment before he goes, Craghammer so far has been unaffected. But, according to that map you found, it seems like it may be the Crimson Rebirth's next target or future target. The only problem is I haven't got a response back from Craghammer yet. So I don't really know.
Oh my
Wes-
god, let me write a letter real quick, and maybe you can send it to them.
Well, my dear, you see, I have magical means to get a quick message back and forth, and the person I usually talk to did not respond. So I'm not sure.
Oh, I see.
I know it's asking a lot, because that is a long trek. But Craghammer is a large hub. is a crucial hub. It's stable, but its independent nature makes it a perfect place for those who wish to operate outside official eyes, both the Crimson Rebirth and common criminal elements. I know it's a lot to ask, but if you could go there, assess the mood, see what's happening, see why my contact hasn't been in touch, help who you can, and just report back to me, that would be a big help. It seems
That is quite the journey.
And of course, I would supply you with whatever you need to get there. And I'd send my finest steeds to help you get there as well. But Craghammer is not the only place that I wasn't able to get in contact.
Let me guess, Westrun.
Actually, no, that's me. Yes, Western was another. You didn't let me finish. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not mad. Yes, Western was another place that, but on your map it seems there is an X, but still getting no confirmation is still a bad thing. As well as Iman. One of my contacts.
Iman and Reswin have not gone back?
Iman, Craghammer, and Western have not gotten back to him. So yeah, let me just make sure that's right. Yeah, Western.
Okay.
I also haven't gotten word from Whitestone, but it's because the brat there's a little bit of a... He doesn't like to answer his message spells back. So I'm sure that...
They do have a history of being a little reclusive.
Yes, ever since the Lord Derolo and his wife stepped down, it has been a little bit different there. Their son now runs the show. Vaxel.
Even before that, they were a bit standoffish, to say it politely.
Oh yes, I've only visited Whitestone once myself, and it was an interesting experience, to say the least. But other than that, the Emerald Outpost had responded and told me they were also missing some crucial individuals, like the map had said.
How do we get there?
To where?
Where we need to go?
Well, I can supply you with the finest horses, finest steeds, carriages, whatever you need. I. He kind of sits for a moment and goes, I do. I do have a favor with a man who owns an airship, but I haven't spoke to him in some time.
A what?
An airship. A ship that flies, basically.
Would I know what that is?
Yes, you would, because you fought in the March on Vasselheim, and
yes.
skyships were
Yeah.
everywhere. So you know exactly what a skyship is.
Okay.
They aren't
As-
as common as they used to be because a lot of them were destroyed during that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as it's not on the water, I'm fine.
The sky is better than the water.
Yes. Yes.
Makes perfect sense.
I don't drown in the sky. Doesn't make me seasick.
I just fall to your
I-
death.
And I was gonna say about seasick. I don't know if I've flown. I have wings that I can whip out, and let me tell you, there's turbulence in those skies. I'll let Baladar live in his happy ignorance right now,
Yes.
though.
And guys, you know I have fine steed now, right? Yeah. So
You can go cluck 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 beside us.
that's
Yes,
summoning.
you can ride on the ground and they'll fly in the air. Win-win.
That's summoning. That's summoning. And that fine steed's here until his HP goes to 0. Is that correct?
Yep. Or until
Yep.
you take a
So we
long
can just
rest.
see-
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god,
Yeah,
on an airship would be so cool.
As he says that, he kind of scratches his chin and goes, but it is a little pricey for that airship.
I don't take offense to that at all. You can.
There we go. That's the line.
Yeah.
And you see as Thorne sits there, he goes, if you'd be willing to forfeit half of what you've been compensated, I think I might be able to get that airship here.
Oh.
Listen, at this point, we're kind of doing this at your behest. So it's whatever means of travel you wish to provide for us. I think that it's not quite fair to withhold some compensation to make our travels quicker. I don't really see that it is easier when it's also for something that you are yourself requesting for us to do. So let's just say we call it even on that. I do not mind traveling by the ground, and I'm gonna like try and hint for Baladar also to not it might be preferential for him to also keep both feet planted.
Yeah, I mean, it all depends on like how fast you want us to get there and how much the other cities you want to like you.
Also, weren't you the one you doubled our payment, and now you want to take half back?
No,
The old
I'm
rope-a-dope.
saying it's an expensive process for the airship itself.
Is this the old rope-a-dope I see at carnivals? You offer something and you take it back.
No, you are more than welcome to keep your earnings.
Perfect. Then we keep the earnings and you get the airship. That's excellent. Thank you. Good
You know what? You know what? I'm gonna have him. Hold on. I'm gonna have him make a roll. He's gonna make a future persuasion roll. He's gonna have to talk to this guy to see if he can get him to bring it here without the surcharge. I'll see what I roll. Okay.
Maybe we could like play a concert.
Pretty good.
I mean, Ashfield could play a concert on his ship.
Z could sing.
Okay. He will kind of sit there and scratch his head and go,
Ooh,
All
we
right.
can like sneak on there as
I mean,
entertainers.
Ah, now you're cooking with the right ingredients.
Like spies. Like
Uh,
super secret.
uh,
I,
yeah. Or maybe sneak in like super sneaky things.
Baladar, you have such a way with words. How you have 19 charisma is beyond me. Approximately how long would it take us to get to Craghammer by foot? And
I am looking right now. Let me see.
yeah, I'm just looking for myself right now at the. Why am I talking in the Ashfield voice? I'm looking.
I pulled
It is
out
the
my
character I love to
Google
run.
Maps there, Valerius Thorne. I'm just checking the distance.
Um,
Let me see. So
and
from
theoretically,
still,
it would be going through Kaimal.
yeah. So it would be because from Stillben to Western, it's 16 days, and
I'd probably
then
wager about double that, but you're not heading to Western. You'd be heading like the Kaimal. From what the roads I'm seeing on the map that I've
yeah.
got
From the
here,
yeah. I don't know why they
the
don't have
Silver Cut
Stillben.
Crossroads. What?
I don't know why they don't have Stillben to Kaimel. I'm looking at a guy who made travel times, but for some reason he doesn't have Stillben to Kaimel on here.
Here's the if you look at the, I feel like the thing automatically did that. Give me a second. Where am I? Pull up the map of the interactive map.
on the ruler, it says it's 729 miles. 730 miles if you round up.
That's direct though.
I know, but that's just obviously. But I'm saying like on the airship, that's kind of the
Oh
idea of
yeah.
how far we'd be traveling,
Yeah.
give or take. If you added in distance, that's probably gonna, or if we're walking, that'd probably almost double it. Well, what's the?
Oh, you can. Okay, you can with the ruler you can hit control to give yourself waypoints.
Oh, so you're just mapping it out.
So I'm gonna like follow the fucking dotted road here and see what I get to like estimate. Oh no, see that's the problem is that's going through the roads on this are different than the roads on the other one.
Yeah.
So Jay, the roads are slightly different because the ones for in this one it goes from here to West Run and then south
Yeah,
to
why
the
is
Silver Cut Crossroads.
yeah, why does this why is this map different? Weird.
Whereas, yeah, Stillben has the roads going to the south of the, let's see, is the Summit Peaks on that map? Yeah, I don't see the Summit Peak on the interactive map. Zephyra is on the other side of the Summit Peak.
Yeah, this interactive map is not very good. I didn't realize that.
I mean, we can definitely stick with the map you have in Legend Keeper. It kind of looks a little
That one
cleaner.
is a little better, yeah.
So I'm more, we can definitely.
Where's the Legend Keeper? Funnest part of D&D, distances. Yippee. All right. So yeah. Oh yeah, this one's way more detailed. So yeah, go. Oh yeah, for some reason it says Stillben goes straight to Western, but on this one, on the Legend Keeper one, it's way different. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was like, I'm confused by the roads now because in the other one it would literally be going through West Run on the road, and this one you could go a lot more straight towards Kaimal,
Yeah.
or not even towards Kaimal, towards the Silver Cut Crossroads, which is close to where Kaimal is, but. I mean, hold on here. The official map. I just want to see if they've got roads on their official map that they've got on their
Yeah, that's what I'm
website
looking
there.
at.
Oh, how do I move? Oh, there we go. That's how to move. Yeah, the Silver Cut roadway goes from Stillbend straight to West Run. So actually, the interactive map is more accurate
Yeah, because Stolpen leads, directly to on
to
what is
West
oh
Run,
yeah.
which is interesting. And Zephyrus in the Summit Peak. So yeah, if here, hold on a second. Let me.
Well, yeah, because I mean, so if we go by foot, well,
Here's
if that's
the
like
map
I
where
know we're talking about, yeah,
everybody can reference there. Ooh, that kind of went very low. Oh, there. Oh, the quality. Once I clicked it, it took a second for the quality to get there. But yeah,
yeah. Well, so I know we're talking about time right now, but if we go by foot, it would make more sense that we stopped in Western first, then Craighammer. So if he wants us to go to Craighammer first,
Well, he
that
said you can.
kinda
He said Craighammer, Western, and Emon, so you could go to either of them. It doesn't matter which one you go to first.
he doesn't have like a okay, cool.
Yeah, no. He just said those three have currently not
I
got back to him.
I'll kind of, I don't want to say pull Baladar aside, but I'll kind of like just like a conversational aside to Baladar, be like, Baladar, are you concerned at all about Craghammer, or did you want to head there? I know you've got roots there.
Mm. No, I think that it will be fine. Just
So not in a hurry.
not in a
Roger
hurry.
that. All right.
Yes.
I think then if we're understanding each other and kind of directing it to include the party in this
Mhm.
as well, then it makes the most sense for us to stop in Westrun first in order to we'll call it check in, uh, just distance wise, airship or not, seems to be the straight course of action as it is sort of on the way towards both Iman and Craghammer. After which, I suppose once we get to the Silvercut Crossroads, we'll have to make a decision as to whether we head to Craghammer or Iman.
I would really like to go to Craghammer.
Yeah, I'll vote in favor of Craghammer. Are you all right, Miss, if we do stop at Westrun on the way?
Yeah, we can do that.
How? Mm, I guess this is an above table question. For cutting across the dividing plains,
Yeah,
um, if we wanted to just cut across from the Wild Path River or something, like follow that along
yeah.
and just like kind of cut across there, how much time do we think, or how untamed is that land? How much time do we think we
Um,
might be wasting doing that, as opposed to just following the road to Western and then kind of literally zigzagging kind of and scooping back down again, but at the same time following road, which is a lot nicer, like obviously a lot nicer, but I guess just as a matter of how much
Are we
time would be,
flying or are we walking?
that's another thing.
Because if we're walking, Aura would want to go straight to Craighammer.
It would still involve. Hold on, I gotta zoom on my thing here. Would still, if we're walking, it would still involve going through West Run anyways, just because of the way the
yeah.
roads go. Um,
Okay. Sorry, I was thinking of Eon.
I was gonna say it would probably. If you guys went straight through, it's not really untamed. Uh, let's see. It
I'm
would
just
take
thinking of
16 days.
exactly where the road says the Wild Path River, like where the words
Yeah,
are there. Like literally just cutting a beeline across it the Silvercut roadway as opposed to
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah.
going up to West Run? Just like not going like fucking full bore across, but like kind of trying to take a shortcut, I guess. And ultimately, Nathan above table knows that that's gonna be up to a survival check probably, but
Well, yeah, and if we have horses with us too,
that's also true. Would be less.
easy wouldn't be easy for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I mean, he hasn't said yet because he rolled that persuasion check, so we also could wait to see what he says about the airship. Maybe we can
Yeah,
get it for free.
thing is, us making that decision would be meta, knowing if he manages that convention. Oh wow, Nathan.
No, I know.
Persuasion on his part. So I don't want to. I kind of don't want to like taint our decision with knowing if we have an airship or not. Or we could just tell him like, listen, based on what you get us, we'll kind of decide which direction we're. Actually, that kind of makes sense. Okay, so if that's what you're getting
what I'm
after,
saying.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
like as
okay,
the
I understand.
characters. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
So,
I have to hit the bed. So, good night, everyone.
Night,
Good night.
Keith.
Good night.
Good night.
Thanks for a great session. Good night.
Yep, hilarious.
But yeah, so basically, you guys would just have to wait until the morning before you leave. Just go talk to him, and he'll have an answer about the airship.
Gotcha. So then it would, because if we can get the airship, then just dive bombing for Craighammer is fine.
Yeah.
Again, Western kind of seems on the way, so like it might end up being a pit stop anyways for the airship. Like they might want to
True.
land there to restock, but at least getting from Western to Craighammer, you don't have to do that entire like loop around down below to the Silver Crossroads and back up. It's much more of a straight shot from Western to Craighammer if you got an airship. So and safer, and I mean the air would probably have less air pirates than marauders on the roads anyways.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So safer form of travel. So yeah, I mean, so then I would say, yeah, it depends on the morning and what he manages to secure for us. If he does, then we can pretty much head straight to Craighammer. Now, I kind of want to retroactively also insight Keith as to whether Baladar wants to avoid Craighammer. So I'll somebody remind me. I'll put that in my notes.
Just go
I do
insight
wanna insight
Baladar,
check.
Craighammer
Yeah.
home.
About Craighammer, because I don't know if I want to get a feel of if he was not excited to go there / kind of wanted to avoid going there. So, yeah. I have no pull or push either way. Yeah. So I guess that's kind of where we stand on that. We've got to wait till morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, he'll just kind of sit there and go, "Yes, I will. I'll have an answer for you by morning," as I still have to contact him. But yes, for now, those are kind of the only two ways of travel I have for you. And those are really the only two cities I'm worried about or the only 3 cities I'm worried about at the moment. But I will, and he'll pull out a sending stone. This will let you be able to contact me once a day, and I will be able to contact you in case anything comes up. Who would like this?
Who's he passing it to?
Oh, what a
I was gonna
pretty
say.
stone.
He'll just put it on the
Done.
table, and whoever
Done.
takes it, okay,
Or as the first one.
Or just
instantly snatches it up.
She'll just look at it and then she'll give it to Ashfield.
give
Oh,
it to the adult.
believe you're the rock expert. I feel like you should hang on to that and maybe put a little sticky note on it to say exactly who that stone's for, so we don't forget in case we amass several.
Oh no, if I keep it, it'll become a sculpture, and I think that might ruin it.
I'm not sure. Can I make an Arcana check on whether or not sculpting the stone into something will ruin the magic?
Sure.
Can I offer you the help and you can roll because my Arcana is
Sure.
0?
You're a sorcerer and your Arcana is 0?
Yeah, they do magic naturally, man. Au naturel.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. 14. I'd say,
I know
or
nothing about how it works.
you're
Well, that
you're a
wasn't with help.
sculptor and
Roll one
you've
more time.
sculpted magical. Oh, what? Okay.
That was an advantage. I'm defending. I
Oh.
want a higher number.
Okay. Okay. Well.
Wow.
Oh,
Alrighty.
there we go.
There we go. Holy shit. Okay. As I was saying, you're a master sculptor. You've also worked with magical items in the past. You know an item of this size with this type of enchantment, if molded, should sustain the enchantment.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll keep it.
I look forward to seeing your work. I actually love the idea of you like making the sending stones into something like appropriate towards each person instead of like the sticky note
Yeah,
idea.
like
It's like, no, I will make it into something that reflects who exactly this is that is going to.
a perfect sculpture of Valerius Thorne.
Yeah. She's gonna like look at the stone, and she's gonna start like studying Valerian after this. Like throughout
Amazing.
the whole night, she's just gonna be like watching him and like
Staring at him.
just staring at him.
All right. Well, after he mentions that, he will look at you, Greenbeard, and be like, we never truly got to interact since you've been back. I never got to see you as I was, kidnapped. Uh, I mentioned in that letter I gave you that I had found some information regarding your ship.
Yes, I was waiting for a appropriate time to ask about that.
Well, this is as good a time as any. A couple of days ago, it was docked here, resupplying. It is being captained by I couldn't figure out who it was, unfortunately, but it is being captained by somebody that is not Guy Blackwood. He's currently not captaining the boat. However, I have heard through the grapevine that more and more of his crew have been coming to the surface and gathering supplies and bringing them back to ships, and I don't know why. It seems that they're gearing up for something, but that's all my contacts have been able to tell me.
I will. Thanks for the information. It's better than. Did anybody happen to notice the man that captained my ship, or woman? What they looked like?
My contact did tell me it was a woman. Sorry, I'm trying to remember.
No, you're good. Let's be right.
Trying to find here. I had it written down. It was a large Goliath woman who used a large greatsword. And that was all my contact could surveil without getting caught near the boat.
I appreciate the information. And I mean, from what I've heard, it sounds like Blackwood's kind of gone underground a bit. No one seems to know really where he is, what he's doing. I assume
Yeah,
that
I've
that's the same
my
way.
contacts haven't seen him in close to a month. There's been no sightings, no reports of him coming to land. Nobody really knows where he went, which is the part that's making people nervous.
I will thank you for the information.
Of course. And um keep an eye out for his crew. Since they've been coming inland, they may be at some of these cities gathering supplies. You may be able to get more information.
All right, good to know.
I'd say it's getting definitely later into the evening. He's like, well, this has been a good party and good company, good song, good drink, good food. I guess I haven't really asked. I haven't really. Are you guys willing to do this for me?
I think as long as you're offering the coin,
Of course.
I have no issue.
I must say the coin is one that directs the arrow, but the arrow was certainly pointed at these pretenders who use the god's name in extreme vanity.
And that makes sense. Well, I will say, with each city you go to and you report back to me and figure out your findings, I will give you an additional 500 gold each. I hope that will suffice for now.
Yes, and I should hope that all of our reports are in the affirmative, that everything is under control. The name of your contact in Craghammer, was there a specific individual that you were sending us, or
Yeah,
perhaps you'll give us a brief on our departure?
I will give you a brief on your departure tomorrow morning once I get in contact with my airship man.
You know a guy, do you?
I know a guy.
That was 100% an I know a guy.
I know.
I
Yeah,
love
I
it.
know. I know some people.
I know an airship guy.
I know an airship guy.
Do you have a guy? No.
I know a
Not
guy to
another.
find the guy named Guy.
Nice. Well then, if there's nothing else for the evening, then don't mind retiring. It's been a busy couple of days.
Of course, all of you are more than welcome to spend as much time as you'd like at the party. I'd say it's he kind of like he'll look at Marina and she'll kind of do another scan of the room. Still clear. He'll hit the button and drop the cone of silence and look outside. People are starting to slowly funnel their way out. There's only the few stragglers here and there that are still chatting and having drinks.
Oh my gosh, I need to go talk with some people.
Of course.
I will ignore the vagueness of that comment and also go to mingle myself.
I'd say there's definitely a
Well, I'm
few
hoping.
ladies that are still hanging around. Or I was gonna say Remington, Ashfield.
Whoa.
My mind is blended.
I was just like, remember we talked about the slums the other day? Well, I want to like let everyone else know.
That
Oh
they
yes, of
smell?
course. You're speaking about Marcus, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I
Think about all the talent that's there that nobody knows about.
I visited him last night after you guys saved me. Me and him had a very good conversation. It'd been a while since I'd seen him. Um, the last time I'd actually seen him was when my father passed.
I'm so glad you guys to be reunited.
I'm actually I spoke to him about perhaps funding his reintegration into blacksmithing, maybe bringing on a few students as well.
Yeah, he talked about it.
He does have a fine eye
But
for
I think you're
craftsmanship.
thinking too small. Okay, think about all the people in the slums who actually are talented. I mean,
You know, I've been so busy with all the politics, I've really never. I used to play in the slums when I was a kid. Back then, it wasn't really the slums. It was still been years ago. Was very equal in all parts of the city. I don't want to say
it's
I
just
turned
so
a blind
sad.
eye. Yeah, I don't want to say I turned a blind eye to that, but it's hard to keep track of everything.
We should just make everyone happy, and like if some people aren't convinced, I mean, you could just talk about how there's a huge economic loss created by the disparity.
My dear, you seem to be very politically inclined.
Oh no.
She is very much an entrepreneur.
Hmm.
Knows where she sees value.
Well, I can definitely trust the person who saved my life, so I think tomorrow I'm going to take a stroll down to the slums and see what I can do.
Marina, please escort this gentleman when he does so.
She looks over and goes, "Oh, he ain't going anywhere without me or Barrick." Barrick goes, "Hell no."
I've got some friends that will help you too.
Really? Well, that would be a great help.
Are you talking about the rats?
Oh no.
Oh.
You see his eyes go kind of wide when you mention rats.
I'll well, my friend Siren is here. She can definitely introduce you to everyone else. She made this like amazing dress for me, and Ro will do like a little twirl. She's
Wow,
super
I
dope.
haven't seen clothes this fine in a very long time. I would love to meet this woman.
Yeah, she's here today.
Huh. Well, after we adjourn here, I'm definitely going to have a conversation with her.
Okay, let's go. And just just leave.
Okay. He'll just kind of stand up from his chair and go, "I guess that's meeting adjourned. You heard the lady."
Her decisiveness is wonderful.
He'll just look at you. She's starting to grow on me as he follows Aura outside. Varric riding his ass. Marina kind of slowly falling behind.
Come on, Baladar, get your ass in gear.
I'd say as you guys leave the room as well, you see the open bar is now closed as Marin is kind of closing up shop. And as she does, she links arms with Rorik as they both leave the mansion together.
The bar lady?
Yep.
Is
The
that
orc
the
bar.
woman that punched
Oh,
Baladar?
yepers. The orc bartender.
Oh, wonderful.
Aura's gonna send her a message.
Marin?
Yeah, the barkeep, right? Marin?
Yep, yep.
And she's just gonna say, "Oh my gosh, you go, girl."
You see, she kind of like looks around for a minute before she sees you like from behind her and goes. And she just gives you a shrug and goes, gives you a big smile, and then walks out with him.
Oh no.
Oh no.
My my Orcus figurine just fell onto my desk and his hammer broke out of its little slot. I'll have to glue it
Oh
back on.
no.
You lost the hammer of Orcus?
Yeah. Yeah, the
There's
mace
there's
of Orcus.
entire quest lines that are revolving around that now.
This is this is how it happened. He fell from a tower.
he fell from a tower and it broke, and somebody took a
Yeah.
piece and ran away.
Struck down by the over deity.
Too
It's
much
the
power.
Demogorgon that's sitting beside him.
But yes,
Okay.
I'd say a lot of these guests have left.
Okay, so then you might know. You seemed very familiar, Mr. Greenbeard, with several of these things. I posted this video. I'm gonna grab it. Uh, hold on a second. Where's my things that I posted here? Oop, not there. Where is it? Oh, there we go. And just from the thumbnail, you might recognize something.
So much suspense.
There we go.
Mm.
Like just the thumbnail there of who that is.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Because I mean, this is not really too much of a spoiler for Cat, but that's kind of what I was pointing at when I put that in my thing before. Is because Cat, you've seen that in my campaign.
Oh.
The mushroom lady? Yes.
Yeah. Well, Mushroom Lady
Oh.
is so polite a
The
way of
mushroom lady.
yeah, yeah,
The Mushroom Queen.
yeah. Mushroom Queen is definitely like it.
Yeah.
Mushroom Queen also yeah, disturbed some shit and then disappeared. So
To
Mushroom
be,
Queen
hon-
is loose
to be
now.
fair,
Yeah.
we were on a ship and everyone was panicking and running
Wait, you freed
okay,
the
for their
mushroom.
life.
Oh no, the
You
Mushroom
freed
Queen
it.
was summoned via a gate spell.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, oh. Hell yeah.
Basically, we'll call it a three-way standoff. The party was there in
Say
a
something.
very bad shape because of uh, basically the BBEG that they kind of I would say semi-accidentally ran into and kind of stumbled into some not ideal scenario with. But then luckily, in the middle of them getting their butt handed to them by the BBEG, an enemy of the BBEG that they unintentionally freed hours earlier comes back with their own backup, i.e., this person, which again, there's some meta story there that I won't spoil for everything here, but basically comes in and disrupts the entire thing by summoning her, and shit just goes sideways, as you can imagine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wait, I just
and the
realized
part
something.
and the party makes it out in the chaos. What did you realize, Kat?
We can. Jasper was there. He saw her.
Yes. Oh,
We can send her a message.
you could. Yes, and I'm extremely entertained to see how that ends up. It is going to be similar to when Jasper messaged Erica, but anyways, we're sidelining off of Jay's campaign here.
I was gonna say I loved
Sorry,
hearing that though.
you were
You were
just
like, "Oh,
Sorry.
you did." No, it's
it
like
was it was the mention of Orcus and what the fuck
Demogorgon.
and Demogorgon that I'm like, well,
Yeah, because I ran out of the Abyss in person, so I bought. I didn't get her because she was out of stock, so I wasn't able to get her. But I got Orcus and the Demogorgon, and then like I was gonna get the Jubilix, but then that campaign fizzled out before I got it.
Mhm.
oh demon lords.
I know.
All right, but back onto Jay's campaign. We continue
It's
to mingle.
we're getting pretty close to the end. So, yeah, as
Yeah.
everybody kind of continues to mingle, yeah, you'll see everybody is kind of started making their way out, except for the elven woman who was talking to Thorne to begin with. As you guys are walking out, he goes, "Oh, I completely forgot to introduce you to. This is Bracia. She is my correspondent from the Ashari in Zephyra. She is
I do
actually
not
who.
have much.
Oh,
Sorry,
sorry.
go ahead.
I
No,
was
no,
gonna say.
continue. I was just gonna
Oh,
say I don't know much about it.
okay. Well, I was gonna say she was my contact with the Taldore Council. I had her speak to the Tempest, and the Tempest in turn got in touch with the Council about the situation.
Is there? Oh, my lady, and I will do a deep bow.
She'll kind of look at you and
So
go on.
that so just my understanding, she's like a kind of a diplomat or like a sorry, like
She's
line
basically
between messenger and diplomat.
yes,
There,
yeah,
like
she's like yeah in between. Yeah.
okay. may I then ask what the situation, what the council appraises of this situation? They seem to, from all intents and purposes, not be very coordinated in their reaction to these.
Well, they've. Oh, I forgot I gotta do a new voice. Well, they've been a little busy with everything that's happened since the gods fell 15 years ago. I know it seems like a long time, but there's been a lot of fallout, a lot of angry voices, a lot of angry people. They're doing the best they can with the resources that they have. They do have it on their list of priorities, so they have their eyes out and ears to the ground.
I can only imagine that there are more disruptive forces that perhaps they are
Currently
keeping at
dealing
bay.
with, yes. So a cult taking a few people here and there, as harsh as it sounds, is not at the top of their list of priorities.
Do you know who else they've taken?
She kind of looks at you and goes, "My, aren't you lovely? Well, I don't know anybody in particular. There have been, unfortunately, a few children from Singorn. Um, there was a family from Westron that has gone missing as well.
Noble family?
Curiously, no. Just a commoner
Hmm.
family. I'm not sure what they wanted with them, though. Which was the strange part. There was
Indeed,
an.
it's.
Go ahead.
Oh, I was saying indeed it is, but just
Oh, okay.
agreeing, nodding,
Yeah,
nodding
yeah,
along.
yeah. There was an attempt on Zephyra a few weeks ago, but our forces held them back. It was a couple of low-level thugs who thought they could see somebody of importance. The Tempest of all people. He kind of chuckles a little bit.
Who's the Tempest?
The leader of the Ashari.
I was gonna say, I'm kind of curious if you guys, you know what, make a history check. Why not? Anybody who wants to.
Oh, well, appropriate to the meta knowledge behind.
Yeah, all right, Z. Yes,
Yeah.
you've been around a long time. You were around when the gods fell. You were a younger man, but you heard of the exploits of Vox Machina and
Yes, I
Vox
believe we saw
Machina.
some masks
Yeah,
earlier.
they were
Oh,
mostly of
that
the
was
Bell's
that was
Hells,
Bell's
but
house. Yeah,
yes.
that's right. Yeah.
But everybody knows the tale of Vox Machina. A group of people who stopped the rise of Vecna, who took down Thordak. The Tempest was one of those figures and has just been kind of living out her days in Zephyr for the last 15 years with her husband.
It is hilarious, say as an aside, that she considers that retirement.
Let's see, what did Aura do? 11. I'd say. I'd say you've heard word of the Tempest every now and again, but you just never really knew what that meant. But if Ashfield tells you, then you'll know.
Okay.
They so basically in the moment, then as a reflection of
Yeah.
that, I will respond back to her saying, "They went after the leader of the Ashari herself. That seems rather foolish."
I wonder if all
Yes,
these
and
people are connected.
you see Bracia go, well, yes, it was rather foolish, seeing as her husband was also the former champion of the Raven Queen. She chuckles once again. These people must be insane.
I mean, what we saw last night. They are certainly not all of sound mind. You were saying something, Aura?
I was just wondering if how all these people are connected. Like, why are they taking those people in particular?
That is
Yes,
the question, young one. We are.
am I incorrect in
Not sure.
assuming that the rest that we've heard of, and addressing both Valerius and
Bracia.
B starts with B, Bracia, thank you.
Yeah. I'll spell it.
that everyone but this family from Westrun was actually of noble origin. I mean, they went after you, Mr. Thorne, and the Tempest herself. Um, but it's only this family from Westrun that was actually of a common birth. The rest were actually a noble.
Yes, that is what we know as of right now.
Quite interesting, yes.
But yes, the pleas about the Crimson Rebirth are not going on deaf ears. So you can expect allies in Iman if you do happen to go there. Potentially in Craghammer and Western as well.
Do you have perhaps it's in your I'm sure it's in your retinue for tomorrow, but a letter of confirmation from yourself would go a long way to smoothing over introductions, of course, especially if you are already finding communication to be a little bit broken.
Thorne goes, you know what? I knew I was forgetting something, and he kind of goes into his pocket for a moment before he pulls out 4 like pins, and they all have the symbol of the sun with the sword going through it. And he goes, "This is my official insignia for the Thorne House. This will get you audience with a great many people, and will help you in negotiations. But I can also write you a letter as well."
Well, if they recognize the pin, that may be enough, but will not say no to anything extra that will identify us as upstanding members of society.
I will have that ready for you in the morrow.
Thanks so much.
I should be thanking you. Without you, who knows what could have happened? Stillben. Who knows what could have happened to Stillben?
I will put the pin away and not wear it at the moment. I feel like Baladar just sticks it immediately onto his
He tries to
like
put it on his
belt.
metal armor and doesn't realize how a pin works.
Also that. I'm not sure how Keith wants to play it because I know he's playing low whiz, but he's got decent intellect. Like he's got his memory is there.
Yeah.
So I don't know what kind of oblivious he wants to play it here. I think it's more oblivious and less like dumb.
Yeah, that's fair. He's not Derek.
But he's certain. I mean, I could see him as bumbling, but again, Nathan's confusion on that also is like he's got fucking 19 charisma. What kind of fucking charisma has he got here? I don't know. Anyways,
Well, how I imagine it is like even though he's super sloppy, like when he's eating his snacks, he has like this cuteness factor.
Yeah,
a
that's what
cuteness
he's
factor.
just.
I like it. I like it. Yeah.
He's
It's
charming.
adorable,
He's
like,
got
yeah,
rosy red cheeks.
yeah. That you want to like feed him food because he's like this cute.
He's like a
He's
younger
like-
Santa Claus.
Yeah.
He's like the
Santa
dwarves.
Yeah,
He's like the dwarves from Snow White. Like he's just like
Aw,
Yeah.
he's bashful, isn't he?
Just wearing armor and wielding an axe. Oh my
but he's
god.
got those rosy cheeks, man. Can't help but love him.
That's you know what? That's fair.
Is he all the 7 dwarves just wrapped into one?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sleepy,
Sneezy,
drowsy,
sleepy,
sneezy.
Yeah. Bashful.
Yeah. Just depends on the
Sure to
day
be
which
that.
one he comes out as.
Yep. That's it. He's got multiple personality of.
I
the
should
dwarves
have Keith
from-
roll a D8 every day to see what
Which dwarf he is that
which
day.
dwarf he is that day.
Amazing.
I was gonna say D7, but we don't have a D7. So D8 will have to do. You know what I should do every day? Just not tell Keith what it's for. Just tell him to roll a D8.
Tell him to roll, yeah.
If he gets sleepy, I'll be like,
And
"You're feeling extra tired today," or like,
do it. Just
Yep.
do it.
Yep.
I'm actually gonna put that in his character sheet.
I love this so much.
Yeah, that's so funny. Yeah. Like he has no idea. Just some days he's like super mad. Other
Yeah,
days
or he's like
in a good-
super cranky. He's like, I'm
Need
just
to like
feel-
make like a magic item. the necklace I gave him becomes a magic item, which just holds the personalities of the 8 dwarves.
Oh my god. We need to get him one of the hats they wear.
So how far can we take this without Keith
Without him
realizing?
figuring it out, honestly,
Oh my
probably
God.
pretty far.
hmm
Yeah, because I guarantee you, Aura could just get Seer to like make a hat, and Aura's like, "Oh, I made you a gift."
Made you this little hat.
I don't know if you would wear. We could say it's like a bedtime cap. So, like, if he spends like 8 hours, or like if he spends the time sleeping with it, then he has to roll the 1d8. So like every night, Aura is just gonna remind him to wear his hat.
Don't forget to wear your hat.
Yeah.
And then if he doesn't wear it, be like, "Wow, you're not gonna wear the gift I made you," and guilt him into wearing it.
Yeah, just guilt
Yeah.
him. I mean, that's how you got him and Greenbeard to wear the sewer ranger outfits. You just guilted us into doing
Yep.
That's Aura's ultimate power, the guilt trip. Just please do it. Then you have like fake tears. Then when they say
You
yes,
make
be
him
like, "Thank you."
I'll get her to make him like a pajama set.
Oh my god.
But the hat is the only important part. It's just the
Yeah.
hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say you have to make him a whole set or he's gonna get suspicious.
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely got the butt flap. Make sure it's got the butt flap.
Yep.
Yeah.
He gets up to go take a pee, he's like scratching his ass, butt flaps open.
What are those hats called?
I'm so glad this is canon now. So happy.
On a
It's fun.
not really No, go ahead.
I was gonna say the only thing I have in the Google Doc version of Keith's character sheet is now that. Roll a d8 for 7 dwarves, and I have all their names.
I think the hat should change colors.
Yes.
Mood. It's
Yes.
a mood
Yeah.
ring.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a
Oh.
mood hat.
Oh my god.
And like, I won't tell him
Instead
it
of, like,
changes color, but if
telling
he ever
what
looks
you-
in a mirror, I'll just say it's a different color. He probably won't even
Yeah.
notice.
No, you know what? Telling him that it changes color, like, kind of, will say, you know what? He's got a 7 fucking passive perception. I don't even think he'd notice if it changes color and he was looking at it in the mirror. I think he would just assume, I forgot what color that hat was.
Yeah, like it's a DC 10 for him to notice if it changes color. So unless he's looking at it, he'd never actually notice.
This is so fun. This is what happens, Keith, when you don't give me a backstory for your character. We start doing this.
Yeah,
We
we'll make
turn
one
you
for you.
into one. We turn you into all the 7 dwarves, not just one.
I can't believe. God, Sneezy, allergy sufferer. I'm just putting all their personalities next to him so I know what they do.
Oh my god, that's so funny. Like one morning he just wakes up with allergies.
Yeah,
the
he's
next morning he
just like, "Hey man, you're sniffling a lot and you're sneezing." He's like, "Why?"
he's gonna think that he like one of his items is like cursed.
Yeah, if like somebody
Lord.
cast remove
Yeah.
curse on me.
He's the
Oh
only
yeah,
one that can do
bashful
it.
is the romantic dwarf. That should be good.
Oh,
That was definitely the dwarf he was yesterday.
Yep. Dopey is the silent one. I'll be like, Keith, you're not really feeling like talking today. You're not feeling very social.
he's gonna be so confused because he's gonna be
Yeah.
like, "Wait, what?
Yeah,
What do
like,
you mean I don't?"
What are you talking about? Oh, it's so good. Alrighty. There's not really much, yeah. I'd say we don't really have to RP the stuff with you and Marcus, Cat, because you and Thorne will just talk to him about getting, and then he'll start doing everything he can to start working on the slums.
Mhm.
And then,
Yeah, we'd just be like walking around talking with whatever nobles.
yeah, and you know what, Thorne,
I can
while
do
he's walking out of the
persuasion if you want.
actually, you know what? Yes, that's what I was meaning for you to do. I'm gonna have you go around to. I'll say you did it earlier because there were more nobles in the building. I'll have you do a persuasion check with advantage. Very nice.
Ooh.
I was going to say the DC was 20. So you
Hmm.
so you got a lot of donations, and a lot of the nobles will actually start helping bring the slums back to life.
Fuck yeah.
Well, you guys left the town better than when you found it. So
Look at us.
Kingsley would be proud.
oh yeah. And then, you know what? Yeah, as I was saying, as Thorne walks out the door, he'll notice Xander kind of sitting at a table drinking alone, waiting for you, and he'll kind of walk over and be like, "Ah, young man, I remember you were down there as well and helped us, along with your large orc friend." And they'll be like, "Oh, of course, sir. Yes. Greenbeard said you were in danger, and I always help my captain." He goes, "Well, you also deserve to be compensated for helping," and he'll give Xander 250 gold just for helping. And then he'll share that with Rourke. I think that's about it. We got that done. We got that. You guys got all the info. Just make sure I didn't miss anything before we end the night here. Unless you guys have anything else you want to do.
I do not believe.
Yeah. So since we did the other thing earlier,
Mhm.
After after the meeting, Aura's gonna start staring at the sculpture she made,
Okay.
and she's gonna start changing it.
Okay.
She's gonna be looking at it and it's just like, and then yeah, she's just gonna start.
Well, yeah,
carving
you
it. Just
you
stick
take
them
out your
into
stool, you take out your tools, and you start carving away. I think that's. I don't know what check that is though. What tools are they? Carver's tools
Artisan tools.
or artisan tools?
Stone mason.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm not sure what check stonemason tools are. Is that sleight of hand?
Intelligence.
It's its
weirdly.
own thing, and if she has proficiency in the tool and in the check, then she gets to do it with, which I don't even know what would that be.
I'm
It's
thinking. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, first of all, do I have those tools? I know I
Yeah,
have
if you're a wood carver, you would, yes. Stonemason's tools, yeah.
stone carver. Yeah, I can't find.
Are stonemason's tools an item? Maybe not.
Yeah, they're just called
something.
mason's tools.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
mason.
Yeah. So lets you add your proficiency bonus to any ability checks you make using the tools in your craft. So just what ability check?
Yeah. Not performance.
That was the legacy one. Oh, it's a strength check. Never mind. I wouldn't be doing that now.
Well, no, you would use the stone tools, but I would do it on a different check because it's part of your character.
Yeah, because it says right here the tool used is not tied to a single ability, since proficiency represents broader knowledge of its use. So it's up basically, Jared. It's just up to you what check you think this
Yeah.
would be.
Let's
Like,
see.
would it be like intelligence? Maybe I don't know.
No, it's okay because I don't actually have stone I don't have mason's tool. I have jewelry. I had jeweler's tools in my
I mean, we
inventory.
could say it was a large statue made of gemstones. Doesn't have to be.
A golden statue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can use your tools on it. So,
Yeah.
let me see. What I'm trying to think what role that would be.
Jewelers is intelligence in the new rule book, but it's also like weird because it says when you use it, you discern a gem's value.
Hmm.
Well, yeah, I think the jeweler's tools. Oh yeah, utilize ability intelligence.
So the check would just be in yeah, to what you were saying, it's kind of just based on what would be in that scenario. So I mean, if you're trying to do some fine work, that's just a dexterity. That to me, that's a dexterity check.
Yeah,
Um,
Mhm.
yeah. I guess it depends, because like yeah, like if you're looking at it, oh, what could I change? That would kind of be intelligence. But actually going to be like, oh, I'm quickly trying to fix this. That yeah, dexterity would make sense.
Okay.
well, it's
Let's.
to that point, it would be about how Aura is approaching this problem.
Yeah,
I say problem in the very vaguest sense of not really problem, but the task that is before her, and if
I'm
she's
changing the
analyzing.
hands into swans.
Okay.
So then again, so to me it would be if you wanted to use like your intelligence with that, you're calculating exactly where you
Yeah.
need to shave this so that you can fit the figure of a swan within the existing hand and carve it out that way. So I don't necessarily see like it can be what you kind of make it, and that's my take on it, is it's kind of
yeah,
in this
Mhm.
scenario what you want to like what you're focusing on to make of it, because
Like I
yeah.
was looking, Aura's looking at the statue, and she's realizing that it looks a lot like swans. So she's doing like almost, you know how some things change perspective depending on how you
yep,
look at it. So it'll be like hand swans, depending on.
the angle that
So
you're
it's sort of
viewing
like
it
a
at.
hint. Yeah, it's a like a calculation.
Okay, I'd say that's definitely intelligence then.
Oh, and then the new rules on tool proficiency grants you advantage on ability checks that you make. Oh, if it uses both a skill and a tool.
But right, as far as I can see, you have jeweler's tools, but it doesn't look like you're proficient in them.
Yeah, I forgot to change my proficiency
You don't want to be a
during the
cook?
long rest. 'Cause I can change. I can
Oh,
change them
well then, so you're proficient in everything. You're like a
Mhm.
Zerdos, but with extra
hmm
steps.
every day. I get to choose.
My
She's like, I want to cook today.
I can I'll just look at them, and then I'll tell Valerius that like I'm gonna be back tomorrow. There's something I want to change on here.
He just kind of looks at you and goes, I mean, it is your work, so do whatever you please.
Okay, great, thanks. Just come back the next day.
All right.
I can do the
And,
check now. Um,
yeah, up to you.
but it's just for the
Amazing.
yeah to do that. What am I doing specifically? It's the intech check
Yeah, in check.
with
And then
advantage.
advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Great, thanks for the advantage.
Hey, well, it was your first roll was a 17 anyway, so you were chilling.
That's true.
But
But
yeah,
it made sure.
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
You, with your expert skills in this, no problem, do that tomorrow morning.
Okay, great.
In the
Oh,
future.
D&D.
All right, so you talked to Brescia, talked to Sander. Is there anything else anybody would like to do in the manor before we call it a night?
I would make sure to say good evening to Marina. Marina?
Morena. Yeah.
Marina. There we go. Emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Emphasis. Where did Morena
Can
go?
I like?
Oh, there she is.
I think I'm just like kind of stealing like half drunk drinks off tables.
Oh, you're that guy, huh? Okay.
Yeah, like as they're cleaning up, I'm just like kind of taking scraps and I'm feeding them to the cat. I'm just like,
No. And the cat's just like, meow.
God.
Yes.
All right.
Well,
Um,
as the sun set. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Nope. I was gonna say as the party's winding down, I'll tell Baladar that I'll meet him back at the tavern, and I'm just gonna use my 2 third-level spell slots and just fly for 20 minutes.
What?
Literally just fly, like cast fly on myself and fly for 20 minutes.
Like just fly over Stillben?
Yeah, like just like not like obviously like a fucking the guards are
Fucking
gonna shoot at me or anything, but just like
yeah, go for a cruise.
just go
Little
for a cruise up high.
yeah, a little late night flight.
Yeah, I think. Is it currently nighttime? Or we arrived and the sun was like setting, right?
Yeah,
Evening, yeah.
I'd say it's definitely getting to like close to midnight.
Yep, that's kind of
Alright.
what I was assuming.
Yeah, I think I just walked down to like the port with like whatever drinks I like stole, and like Xander could have come with me if he wanted. I
Oh
kind of
yeah,
just like
Xander. You and
drink
Xander
in
got
here.
stolen drinks, and you're just chilling down by the docks.
Yeah, I pour one out for my crew once again, and then that's it.
He'll just kind of put his arm around you, and both of you guys will just kind of look out at the ocean. Anything from you, Aura?
I'll probably just go back to town. With Siren,
All
and
right,
then part ways and go to the tavern.
sounds good.
And
And since Siren is on the way, Siren will take Marcus home.
okay.
Yeah. And then yeah,
Right
so
here.
get that. Yeah, Siren will be like, I will have a great night, Aura. Thank you for inviting me. I will see you soon.
Good night.
Good night. Yeah, Bracia will keep hanging out here. Valadar will
Are
kind of
we
be sad about losing all that food, and he'll pick up all the scraps left on the table and take them back to the tavern with him.
Time to go shopping tomorrow.
And then yeah,
I just
T
picture.
goes blind. Valadar's gone. You're gone. Alrighty. So yeah, as the sun sets, everybody does their late night activities, heads back to the tavern for I'd say a much needed rest after. It didn't feel like you did a lot today, but I'd say it was emotionally exhausting.
yes, very delicately negotiating is strong, but it was pretty much negotiating our immediate future. Definitely something. This puts me in this atmosphere puts me. It reminds me of a time, and it certainly is something that was grating to slip back into.
Alrighty. And then we'll just for easy purposes, we'll say next morning. Unless you guys want to do like shopping and stuff before you leave.
I mean, we got 500 gold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do
I might
indeed.
wanna stock up.
So, what? I mean, I don't know what is available here in Stillben.
There is one small magic store that has a few things. I haven't decided what items are in there yet, so I'm gonna do that over the next week or so. I'll put it in the server. I'll tell you how much gold it is, and then you guys can buy them if you want.
Okay. I mean, assume that I will try and sweet talk a bit of a deal on there.
Yeah, I'll have you if you're going to Sweet Talk a Deal. I'll have you roll persuasion and stuff.
No worries. The only thing I would ask was that if we're gonna kind of do the morning, I will make a point, in the like first thing in the morning, to go to um Siren's shop.
Yep, Searing
That,
Callaway. Yep.
and actually uh donate, or I don't know how to phrase that better, 25 gold pieces, kind of like a tip for
Yeah, for all the
her,
outputs.
for the suit and the outfit and all that jazz. So just like like a gratuity for
Yeah.
her, and show appreciation for the fireproof material of this particular suit. I may continue wearing it. We'll see. Sometimes wearing a fancy suit brings attention you don't want. Sometimes it brings attention you do want. So we'll see where I end up wearing it. But
She goes, "That is a very good point, and the money was not necessary, but I very much appreciate it. Anytime you or Aura or any of your friends need any kind of clothing, all you have to do is call."
I mean, you will certainly be my first call if I'm anywhere in the vicinity.
She'll go, "Oh, you are such a flirt. Get out of here."
And I skedaddle.
Alrighty, so yeah. Next section will be hitting the road, deciding where we go. I will actually say, just so you guys it can help you guys make a decision. Thorne does get in touch with his airship guy. You guys will have the opportunity to use an airship.
Sweet.
But it will be different. It'll be kind of more of a broken down airship that does not go as fast as a regular one. But you'll still get more miles to the gallon than you would walking.
Yep. And
So
I
can
get
I
to
ask?
enjoy seeing Baladar airship sick.
Airship
It's gonna be
Yeah.
sickness.
fantastic.
And I know, the proficiency in the navigator's tools. I was reading it. The navigator's tools specifically are for like tracking and like the sea and stuff like that. Could they still have an application
I'm going to say yes,
to?
because you were a
Okay.
captain for a very long time. You absolutely can captain a airship.
Following the
Okay.
stars is following the stars.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
will say
exactly.
we'll probably still do some checks, but you will have
Yeah.
advantage and proficiency on top of everything. you do.
Yeah. Okay.
So-
Cool.
I was
Very
going to say,
nice.
if you guys didn't have anybody like pirate or sea oriented, and I still gave you the airship, somebody would still be flying this ship, but they wouldn't have navigator's tools.
Oh wait a second. Are we just getting given it? That we're not getting like escorted with this?
It's I'd say he'll come.
Oh, I think.
I'd say
I feel like we
you
need a
having
crew,
having
a
a
crew and
having
shit.
a
Like, how big is this airship? Like,
it'll be relatively small. It's not going to be huge.
Yeah. Well, and I
I'm-
don't want to get too ahead, but I think certainly if we go onto a ship, Greenbeard is absolutely gonna refuse to like let anybody else captain it. He's
Yeah,
gonna force.
That's kind of
himself
what I
one way or the
figured. So
Yeah.
we'll discuss it in the next session. But I'm going to say
Yeah.
we would probably have you captain, and if you guys needed crew, you can hire some crew. You might even be able to
Hire
get some
people.
from Xander's smuggler group. He might be able to pull some strings. Bring a couple of those guys
Okay,
with
cool.
you.
Okay, I'll write that down for us.
I'm actually gonna. Or yeah, you guys are writing it down. Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna start a session 16 just so I have that written as the first couple of sentences.
you will have no argument from Z for who's captaining this ship. I know nothing about navigation or airships, let alone regular ships.
Yeah.
I use my 2 feet and occasionally a pair of wings.
Well, I know. Well, because when he said use the horse, I'm like thinking, I'm like, oh, would Greenbeard have ever ridden a horse? But then I said earlier in the session that he worked at a stable, so I'm like, oh yeah, he probably has.
Well, friends, I think that we'll call it for session 5 then of Ashes of Divinity.
Yay.
Nice.
I had a lot of fun tonight. Even just
You
for a
are
party
without doubt
episode, it
the
was
worst pirate I've ever heard of.
Wow. Yeah, no, I had fun too.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope
I
everybody had
died.
fun. I had a
Yeah.
blast. So
I was laughing for a solid
Stream.
5 minutes. I was dying.
Yeah. The
Bye,
whole
bye
ballad.
Stream.
Like I hope.
We love you. See
Like
you next time.
I don't want